So nervous to see how this goes. How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday night. The little Wi-Fi symbol just gave me an alert that there's bad. I swear, if this connection craps the bed on me again, I'm going to lose my mind. How's everybody doing? Let's give it a minute to sort of hopefully level out and see how the quality is this time. Because if you know, you know. My goodness. Hi, Adina. Hi, Jackie. Rocky's mom. Hello, hello. Jennifer Iman is here. Andrew, how you doing, sir? Hanging upside down there. When I'm out with limited internet. Talk about limited internet. Sabrina says it's good. Erica says great t-shirt. Erica's got great taste and she's not wrong. Amy from Moncton, New Brunswick. Hello. I'm drinking vodka at a tattoo shop right now. It's ill-advised, but hello, Ashley. Kathy Wright Johnson, hello. Jacqueline Jeffrey, hello. Canadian Nat says one. Christy Snoots is here. Leah is here. Ian, how you doing, my man? Maria King from South America. Wow, hello. You probably have much better temperatures than I do these days. Although, that being said, it is unseasonably warm in Calgary right now. Paul, hello from Illinois. Hello, Paul. Tracy K says the connection is good. All right. Aussies, Carolyn and David are here. Good day to both of you. I don't know what that was. That was a horrible attempt at a not quite an Australian accent. You're coming in good in North Carolina. Excellent. All right. Here's wishing you the best from Thunder Bay. Thank you, Tiny Traveler. I guess I could stop. I guess I could stop worrying. Oh, do you want to come say hi first thing? You come say hi while the connection is good, Kay. I know you heard me start talking and you're like, oh God, he's going to do it again. You just say hello now while people can see you in hopefully glorious 1080p. You had your meat puck and now we're going live on a Saturday night. Say hello to everybody. Meow. I know I got to clip your nails again. Maybe we'll do that later live. Oh, just calm down. Yeah, look at those daggers. Look at those daggers, man. Gosh, you got no problem growing your nails back, do you? From the thumbnail, am I back in Banff? No, I didn't actually have a thumbnail prepared for this live, so I just used an old photo that I shared on Patreon a few days ago that was from when I was in Banff. Yes. You done? You're done greeting your adoring public? Oh, you can't. Nope. Let's not go up there. I know that you think that's your only means of escape. Go that way. Oh! That fold-out table almost didn't hold her. No, don't give me that shit. Okay, what's the temperature dropping down to tonight? Make sure you bundle up. It's going to be like maybe -2 tonight. It's very, very warm in Calgary right now. Michael Elliott from Buffalo, New York. Love the channel and your story. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, sir. There's Mr. Red Taco. You were the first one in the chat. I saw you pop in. Appreciate you, sir. Hopefully you're doing well. Bye, Penny. Mr. Red Taco says goodbye to you, darling. Oh, Ian's in Banff right now. Ha! He was at Field yesterday, showing off over on Patreon in the community chat there. Oh gosh, I need to reorganize myself here. I'm clearly ill prepared for this live. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic weekend so far. Thought we would get back online and give this a shot after last week's absolutely horrific attempt at a live stream. And yeah, we'll just hang out. You can ask questions for me if you have any, and I will do my best to answer them, just like old times. We'll see what happens. Lisa coming in hot. Yes, I'm still around. Good to see you, Matthew and Miss P. Lisa, thank you so very much for that super chat, my dear. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you are doing well. I am very happy to hear that you are still around. You were crossing my mind not too long ago. So it's good to see you in the chat, my dear, and I hope your weekend is going well. You can do it, Penny. You can do it. And she's in her cat loft. Thank you again, Lisa. It's warm because I'm here, is what Ian says, because he's the Australians back in the grand province of Alberta. That's why it's warming up. Maybe. It's going to be a brown Christmas, I think. Pixie Tales is here. Hello, hello, my dear. Hello, Matthew from Newfoundland. What is our drink of the night? We're keeping it simple. There's some lovely and delicious and perfect Captains and Coke. And nothing weird and fancy. No white spice, no dark Captains, just good old original spiced rum. Oh, did Sharon pop in? I missed her come here. Doing great. I've been battling this like cold, which is clearly some sort of chest infection for what feels like a month, probably longer actually. I think today's been my best day so far. Very little coughing, like next to no phlegm. There was a very awkward moment when I was walking around Walmart and I felt that sneeze coming on and I opened up my hoodie and it went achoo. And then I immediately had to go to the bathroom to clean it up. I hate when that happens. But we are on the uptick. which is good because all of that has been affecting my my mental state in terms of like my creativity and wanting to film and whatnot. Oh, but I filmed a vlog yesterday, kind of talking about that a little bit. So look forward to that. I'm still trying to stay focused on getting out as much quality content as I can. Andrew, thank you so much for stopping by, my man. Have a good time. How are you getting your packages via the Canada Post strike? Well, I'm not getting very many packages. I haven't received many lately. I actually placed an order for a new gasket for the diesel heater yesterday from Amazon. It hasn't arrived yet, but yeah, Canada Post strike. I don't know much about it, but I know that it's in full swing. Now that it's cold as hell, how much diesel will I go through in a week approximately? Asks Jared. It's a good question. It's actually not that cold right now, but I know what you mean. I mean, the only thing, I haven't paid attention to it when I have the diesel heater on high, Jared, but when it's like just running sort of at that low temperature of 10 degrees and keeping it nice and comfortable in the van, I've noticed that it can go for about almost 4 days solid running before I need to fill up. And that's a 15-liter tank. So I'll let you do the math. Oh, speak of the devil, there's one. Lone Wolf says, how's your brother taking the life of vlogging? How is he liking the life of vlogging? He's taken to it very well. He's got a new video coming out this Tuesday. And he's got a whole bunch more in the hopper and ready. I think he's enjoying it. He's learning lots, I'm sure, and lots of frustrations and whatnot. But yeah, he's been enjoying it. And thank you all so much for supporting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my little brother Byron out there in British Columbia recently started a new YouTube channel. We'll throw his link up a little bit later once I am done drinking. But it's Tales from Sanctuary. If you want to search him on YouTube and follow along, it's all about homesteading and farm life and goats and pigs and babies and disgruntled wives. Just kidding. Sabrina likes my Christmas decorations. Thank you, Sabrina. I slaved over them. But they are nice. They kind of give the van that's not that sense, but that feeling of the season, right? Which is nice. And like I mentioned in the vlog where I put them up, I've never put them up this early. See, we put it out in the universe, and now it's going to be the bane of my existence for this entire live stream. Anyways, I've never put my decorations up this early, and it's actually been quite nice, except for this sneaky mother. Shut up, stupid elf. It's cold in Arizona, says Van Life with Brandon. Yes, but how cold could it possibly be in Arizona of all places? I mean, maybe cold for you. Would it be perfect for me? Would I be able to wear my shorts and my flippy floppies? How would I get your UPS address, please? Mary, that's very kind of you to ask for it, unless you're going to send me some hate mail or a dog turd. Otherwise, off. But my address can always be found in the description of all of my videos. That elf is creepy. You're not wrong, Christy. You're not wrong. How's the headless nutcracker holding up? So far, so good. Let's check him. Let's check in on him. Oh, this is not a comfortable chair. I should have taken some drugs before this. He's all right. He's hanging out. Let's see. Come here, you bastard. I mean, it's still attached. So that's good. The glue finally took. Look at that. I guess I should have highlighted your comment. People know what the hell is he doing? He's just flopping around a Christmas ornament. But nope, so far, so good. That being said, Lucky also hasn't been, I haven't been driving Lucky very much since I fixed it. So stay tuned. Stupid elf. That's right, Sharon. That's right. Am I using my phone or my Wi-Fi box? I'm using my Wi-Fi box right now. I was going to use my phone up until I went live, just because I was getting better speeds. But it seems to be pretty stable, so I don't want to mess with it now. I unplugged my phone at one point because I was trying to figure out settings and whatnot, and it automatically connected to the Wi-Fi box, so we're just going to leave it and not touch it. That's my plan for tonight. Greetings from Virginia. Hello, Gwendolyn Ross. Thank you for hanging out with us on this live stream. Kev Jones is here. Hello, hello, hello. Barbie Elf. That's your new name. Barbie Elf. Barbie Evil. Abuse of the Elf. Given the price of diesel, would it be cheaper just to run your diesel heater off of cheap alcohol? What? I don't think so. I think I'd be for a world of hurt. I know you can run them off kerosene, but kerosene is more expensive. I'm not going to be putting vodka in my diesel heater. Glad to see you have a good Wi-Fi connection tonight. See, Michael must have been there last week during the tragedy. Oh, what's this? Oh, Lindsay just texted me. That's sweet. She says, Sadie was told to draw someone that she admires during her zoo program today, and she drew you. What a fool. That's actually really sweet. Aw. Well, I will have to say thank you to say, or maybe she wants to keep it a secret and I'll get to embarrass her on Monday. That's really sweet. What's this? Wes says, how long would your setup last right now hooked up to say a Jackery Plus 1000? What do you mean my setup? Like, you mean my entire power needs in the van? I don't even know how to begin to plug a diesel heater into a Jackery. I know there's some sort of like weird little contraption you need to convert all that power. But I don't know. I don't have very much draw right now or a battery monitor to look. Right now, I'm probably pulling around, well, actually, hang on. I am currently using my EcoFlow, and I'm pulling 60 watts on it. And I have my lights and my computer, my phone plugged into that, but then all of the other lights are plugged into this is one of those things I don't worry about, honestly. And clearly I can't give a very concise answer to a question like that. Don't have an experience with a Jackery 1000, and I've always had the two. Well, I shouldn't say I've always had the two systems. I've always had the 12-volt system that's going to run my house battery setup, and then I've had this for accessories and whatnot. So that's just how I like to do van life. Can recommend. Sorry, that was a bullshit answer to your question. My back is killing me, Jeff. Thank you for asking. It's probably because I'm on this crappy camp chair right now. But I can't sit in my swivel seat and have the pretty Christmas lights. It's just not possible. So sacrifices must be made to my lower back. Actually, it's funny that you asked that question. I had like the last week, I hadn't really noticed any sort of back pain. Maybe that's because I was taking a whole bunch of acetaminophen with the Buckley pills. Maybe that's why. But anyways, went out today to do some Christmas shopping, and man, did I notice some pain in my leg. It was all nerve pain, though, not back pain. It was just shooting down my lane. Then it was in my left ass cheek. Now it's in my small back. So I don't know. Welcome to the world of post-back surgery. It's just the way it is. You're not so glitchy today. Thank goodness. Jacqueline Marie, hello, hello, hello. Tracy O'Shea says, good evening, Matthew, and all here tonight. I live on the side of a mountain in Wales. For the past 24 hours, we've been in a 95 mile an hour winds. It's wild here. You can go fly a kite. Or a stick figure. I don't know what was Ian referring to. Daniel Ellington, hello sir, I hope all is going well with you and your dad, my man. Thank you for stopping by the live stream. I appreciate it. Carolyn Duckett, hello, hello, hello. Sadie did have a good birthday, I think. It was very fast for me and Brooklyn during our part of the visit, but I think she had a good one. Thank you, Certified Dragon. I appreciate that. How's the house hunting going? Well, I'm not house hunting, so let's not put inaccurate information out in the ether. I wouldn't say that I'm specifically house hunting, right? I have the goal of wanting to move back to sticks and bricks. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being an apartment. There are lots of rental opportunities. This time of year has been especially hard because I was Christmas shopping for Brooklyn. I'm like, that would be so cool. That would be so cool if we had the sticks and bricks now, because it's like large stuff to fill like her room with and whatnot. So I've still had to maintain a van life sensibility when it comes to my Christmas shopping, which is fine. But then, man, that itch is not going away. That's for sure. And it won't go away. That's why I made a whole vlog about it at the beginning of this chapter. That being said, I always pop on to like rental websites and see what's available, and stuff does pop up here and there. There was one last week that seemed like almost too good to be true. And I say that, and it was still like over $2,000 a month, but it was like, it included all utilities, and it was a nice townhouse. So yeah, I don't know. Like I say, it's probably going to be an apartment, but you never know what might crop up. I just got to stop spending money. Sandy says, hello, Matthew. Did you see your parents' snowball fight this afternoon? No, I didn't see it. Mom texted me and told me that she nailed my dad, which was a text message I didn't particularly want to read ever in my entire life. Oh, hang on a second. One of my subscribers and amazing supporters, Sheila, she wants to bring me, she bought me a Dixon. She wants to drop it off, which is hilarious. She just sent me an email. She's like, I don't want to interrupt your live stream, but it's the only time I'm going to be in the city. So I guess she was going to interrupt the live stream at some point. It's fine. Rebecca, thank you very much for the super sticker, my dear. I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I did see it there. I was just busy yapping as I usually am. Anyway, we were talking about my mother nailing my father with a snowball. God. No, is it on Facebook, Sandy? Did she share her nonsense on Facebook? Probably. I have to go to my like personal account if that's the case. Like that's Messenger. That's not what I want. I need this. There's too many apps, man. Oh, yeah, there it is. Having some.
Hey, you started before me. I get my gloves on.
That's hilarious. How do I start this over and share it with all of the internet? Oh, it's like it's adorably cute. Here, hang on.
Hey, you started before me. I get my gloves on.
It finally snowed in BC. This is the first snowfall out there. That's cute. Not a lot to do out there in New Denver, but that's cute. Thanks, Sandy. I didn't know. I'm never on my personal Facebook anymore. I just don't go. It's funny. I'll check in on it every once in a while, and I'll have like tons of messages from people. But I feel bad because I never am on it. I have to manually switch over to it. I'm not going to turn notifications on because that, yikes. But yeah, I'm always on my VanlifePLUS one. So apparently I don't follow my mother on my VanlifePLUS one. Yikes. Sounds like sciatica pain. Yes, probably. Sorry, I got behind there. Did I end up getting my dad a gift? Yes, Rebecca, I did. Rebecca must follow me over on Patreon, which I need to start pushing that a little bit more. That community over there is absolutely incredible. If you want to like help support what I'm doing here on a monetary level outside of, you know, watching the ads on YouTube or doing super chats here on live streams and whatnot, I would highly invite everybody to come on over to Patreon. Join up if you can. I know not everybody can afford it, especially this time of year, but you get up-to-date content, real-time videos from me every day. And there's an amazing community over there that supports each other. There's a community chat where everybody can interact with each other. It's really cool over there. So if you're interested, again, the link to my Patreon, that's always in the description of my videos as well. Did I get to stop by Wild Horse Hot Springs? No, I didn't. Wes is asking if I stopped there when I was in Montana. I'm also going to play catch up, you guys. If I missed your question, don't feel bad. Type it into chat again. And I'll do my best to get to it. I yap a lot. But Wes, no, Hot Springs definitely wasn't on the top of our list of shit to do when we were down there because it was very hot. We just wanted to be in a cool lake while we were there. So maybe I should make that a winter trip at some point. What do I think about lions versus hyenas? I feel like that's a gotcha question. I have no idea. Unless we're talking about the Lion King, in which case lions would eat them, but the hyenas are funny because they laugh. It's a weird question. Rosemary Sparkle says, my opinion of ADHD, that if it was an animal, it would be a squirrel. Do you agree with this idea? Yes. And you can also see that in the movie Over the Hedge with the squirrel character. That's exactly what he is in that movie. The music's very loud. It might get demonetized, but it's fine. It's a live stream. We're just hanging out. I want to turn it down just a little bit. It's a good song though. Westfall. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, sorry. Playing catch up here again. Canada Post still on strike. Hi, by the way. Hi, Pauline. Yes, as far as I know, Canada Post is still on strike. What did I have for dinner tonight? I didn't have any dinner. I had a late-ish lunch, and I had a Subway, a meatball sub, and red velvet cookie with a bottle of chocolate milk. Because the Subway I went to, the ice wasn't working in their machine, and it's one of those all-in-one. Well, I guess it's always all-in-one. I love the kid was like, our ice isn't working, but the pop's still cold. No, it is not. So I got chocolate milk. These t-shirts are awesome. I've already washed this one once, but I'm not putting these in the dryer if I could help it. I was in a hotel last week because I had Brooklyn, so I did some laundry and I washed a couple of the Banff t-shirts because these things are so ridiculously soft, and I hung it to dry, and it's still just as nice and soft. Maybe not as soft as it was when it came off the shelf, but they are very cozy. That is for damn sure. No shrinkage either. Die Hard Christmas movie, yes or no? I think it is, but Bruce Willis says it isn't, so I'm torn. Beer versus liquors. Liquors. Great question. Is it a great question? Oh, did Kevin pop in? How you doing, sir? Mr. Broken Nomad himself. You sound a little better. Thanks, Carol. I feel a little better, but emphasis on little. Also, hi, darling. Someone commented a few minutes ago and said only 26 likes. How do we like this chat? I'm not really savvy with technology. Sorry. There should be a like button below the video stream. It's not the chat that you're liking. It's the live stream. And it does help the channel if everybody likes the video. Lets YouTube know that people enjoy my face. So there should be a little thumbs up button somewhere, depending on where you're watching. I guess Bruce Willis is a commie. The guy who was in the movie. I'm having hot cocoa, 35 degrees here in Virginia Beach. I am mom and dad video is very funny. Big kid. That, oh yeah, they are. Absolutely. Susan says Nashville is watching. The entirety of Nashville? That's way too much pressure. Hi, Susan. Hey, Elton. How you doing, my man? Like, lovely to see you in the live chat. What size shirt do I wear? Usually a 2X or a 3X. These ones are 3X just because I like them roomy and baggy. I don't like tight clothes. And I noticed that most of the stuff at Rocky Mountain Flannel fits a lot snugger than Dixon. So I can still wear a 2XL flannel out there, which was nice, but I found that 2XL tall is my go-to for the Rocky Mountain Flannel. Very cozy. Bruce Willis is a commie. It's funny. Oh, Mark J says he's just a few days away from a 4,000 kilometer trip back to Vancouver in his newly customized 2015 Town and Country minivan. That'll be fun. Be careful. Apparently the Rogers Pass just got blasted with snow. He was when he made that comment, though, Ian. I did not know you had a Facebook page. I just followed. Oh, thank you, Lee. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got all the regular socials like Instagram and Facebook. I don't have TikTok, much to Carol's chagrin. But I mean, Instagram, you get a lot more photos over there. Facebook, I really just use it to help promote the videos. Kathleen McCormick, stay tuned. Just Mel says, hey, Matthew, what's the best surprise I've ever received? We're going to have a baby. That was a surprise. And it turned out to be the best one. Overly +3 here now, but a massive winter storm starting in a few hours. I just out in Saskatchewan? Really? Because these warm temperatures are going to remain in Calgary for quite a while. Excuse me. What are we drinking? Right now, nothing. We should probably rectify that. Do I have any ice left? Hang on, I got to twist and shout. Get it? There's a few cubes. There's a few cubes floating around in here still. Pardon me, everybody. Give me 1 second here. Oh, those are some wet cubes. We best make some more. Do we have enough water in there? Well, of course we don't. Son of a. Come here. Will you reach? Ha! No, you will not. Too much stuff down in there. Excuse me, pardon me. I need in there to get my water. Yeah. There we go. That ought to do it. And make. You know what? Just make me big ones. Don't break your eggs. Hey, I could eat. I've got my 7-grain salad left over. Yikes. My eggs just went for it. I can't speak. Sorry. Am I getting rain or snowstorms right now? No, we're not getting anything like that. I'm going to play catch up again. My apologies, everybody. If you asked a question, I missed it. Don't feel bad. Type it into the chat again. Make it with 3 giant Q's in the front like everybody else is doing. It'll help it stand out, and maybe I'll get to your question. We shall see. Am I going to BC for Christmas? Not for Christmas, no, but I will be having like a belated Christmas, of course. Brooklyn and I will be headed out there after Christmas, a few days after, actually. Is it time to make more ice? Hello, Andrea. Welcome to the live chat. Then it'll get cold after the 29th. Oh, you're only here till the 29th. Interesting. I create and design, so I will have to come up with something for you. What are your favorite colors? I mean, my favorite colors are orange and green, and then you throw white in there, and it's very Irish. But I am also very partial to the black and the reds. You know, I don't, but yeah, it's a good question because even when Gail out at Rocky Mountain Flannel Company said, hey, we should create a flannel for you at some point and do that whole fundraising for a charity and whatnot. She was like, yeah, we'll have to pick out your best colors and we'll make a pattern on the shirt for you, which I thought was just so flattering and incredibly cool. But then I'm like, I don't know, because I don't want it to be like just my colors. I want it to look good. But Irish colors on a flannel could look good. They just don't necessarily look good on me. Check out the ego on this guy. I need some rum in my glass. Hi, Justin. How are you? Do I know what a road trek camper van is? I've seen them. I'm not too familiar with them. Yep. Did I get an alpaca for Stephanie? I did not. I didn't think she would appreciate any more animals right now. Newfoundland had nothing but rain for the last month. That does not sound like fun. Kim Jones, welcome to the live chat, my dear. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Hopefully the connection is coming through a lot better than it was last week. I think Jason Kelly is drunk already. I haven't even seen him comment. Apparently I haven't been paying attention. Well, there he is. Home is where the just campfire is. There we go. Who would I be if I had to be a character from a book? Pennywise the Dancing Clown. I don't know. What am I getting Penny for Christmas? She's getting the privilege of being able to remain alive for another year. Just kidding. I did see a cute little plaid collar that would match my shirt. We'll see. Andrea, thank you so much for the gifted memberships to YouTube. I appreciate that, my dear. That's very kind of you. I can't see who joins immediately, so if you can shout it out, that would be great. Again, thank you, Andrea. It's very kind of you. Last week I cried and cried when your live ended. Well, I'm sorry, Kathy. It wasn't personal. Yeah, that was unfortunate and baloney. Well, Rebecca got one. I thought Rebecca already had one. Hello, Jill. Welcome to the live chat. Oh, that's very kind of you to say, Tracy. It's wrong, but it's very kind of you to say. Hey, Catherine. That's not really a question, but hello, fellow Albertan. I was only 18 minutes late today. Dock his points. In for minus 30 Celsius is minus 22 Fahrenheit. Yes, very cold. And they all meet at minus 40. Everybody understands that. Just Desiree. Hello, my dear. How are you? Welcome to the live chat. I'm going to grab a fork. This is my pineapple fork from this morning. Ew, it is. I'm going to need to clean that. Oh, man. It's either clean it or get a new fork, but they're both behind me in the cupboard. I need my vinegar. Hang on. Hello from the Ukraine. I cannot say that name, but hello to you as well. Looks like you have some sort of truck in your icon. I'm going to say school bus because it's yellow, but I looked closer, and upon that inspection, it's a truck. All right, clean the schmutz off of your fork. Zora, hello, my dear. Receive a package yet? I don't think so. The only package I received was the other day. You'll see it on the vlog. I received an Amazon gift card from somebody, which was very kind. I don't know who sent it, though. There was no from tag. Wolves inside the Ukraine. Wolves inside the UK. Hello, you two. I hope you two are having a fantastic weekend thus far. Oh, Roseanne sent a gift card from Amazon. There you go. She also sent me the water jug. Yes, I haven't set that up yet. Roseanne, if I'm being honest, I'm probably going to wait till I'm in the apartment to set that up, because I don't really know where a large glass bottle would work inside Lucky's current configuration. But I did receive the gift card yesterday as well. That was insanely generous of you, my dear. Oh, thank you so much. Now, when you see it on the vlog on Wednesday, just know that I now know who it's from. Wow. Am I in contact with Amber? I'm missing her vlogs. Been watching your brother's vlog, and I'm really enjoying them. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the Tales from Sanctuary videos. I know Byron's putting a lot of effort into that. And yeah, I'm in contact with Amber. She's doing great. Do I know if Rocky Mountain Flannel Company ships to the U.S.? Yeah, apparently they ship all over the world, actually, Deb. So that's cool. Am I going to purchase the EcoFlow alternator charger? Not anytime soon. Maybe in a future build, but not for Lucky. James Stairs says, hello from the East Coast. Hello from the prairies. Sierra Dawes says, in your opinion, when is the best time of the year to visit Banff? Asking from Kentucky. Depends on what you like to do. If you like to ski and snowboard, definitely go in the winter. It's not nearly as busy. And that might be funny to hear if you go there in the winter to be like, he said it wasn't busy. It's still busy. It's Banff. If you like to do that stuff, definitely go then. It's beautiful this time of year. Hopefully I'm showing that off on the videos, obviously, or you wouldn't probably be asking. And it's absolutely gorgeous, a mountain town. I think there's something about it at winter time that just makes it seem that much more magical. Although the summer months are very enjoyable as well. You've got a lot of beautiful lakes around there, but it does tend to be a little bit on the busier side, I've noticed, because you've also have the influx of campers and on top of the hotel dwellers kind of thing. So spring and fall, which they're both beautiful, but I think winter would be my answer. I hear there may be a photo shoot soon, or am I going to deny the rumor? What photo shoot? The Rocky Mountain flannel photo shoot that I talked about? What are you going on about, Ian? Jody Swanson, hello, my dear. Zora says, I watched all 4 videos from Tales from Sanctuary today. Great job, Byron or Matthew. Did you help with the edits? Yes. Keyword being helped. Byron does the majority of the editing. I just sort of tweak things and add a little bit of an audio pass on them to make them like boost the sound quality a bit. I'll probably be doing that for him for maybe another handful of videos. Then he's on his own. I got enough going on. I know he's not going to like hearing that, but he's going to have to figure it out. Oh, yes. I got a solo stove. Carol asks, I got a solo stove. Do you think it's too hot to run inside of something like your bear den? I got a bigger one. You got a bigger what? A bigger bear den or a bigger solo stove? Either way, if you remember from the first camping trip last year, well, this year, the first camping trip of chapter 4, Lindsay and I went to Dinosaur and we had the solo stove inside her little canopy and it started to melt it. So yeah, the solo stove, not good to use. I think it's because it gets too intense, right, Carol? So it doesn't really matter. Like unless you got the small tabletop solo stove, I think anything else, it's gonna create this huge heat tunnel straight up into whatever. And it's just way more intense than something like my propane fire pit, which works really well inside the bear den. But the solo stove, I suppose you could try to keep your fire down a bit in the solo stove, then you don't really get the cool effect of the holes at the top and everything. 19 inches, if I had a nickel. Either way, I wouldn't risk it because it's what I would call a real fire. Whereas a propane fire pit, it's just so much more controllable and easier, well, to control. Am I moving in the spring? I don't know, maybe. No plans. Favorite song that everyone should listen to once in their life? I'm going to have to think about that. Ask me again, M-A-L, in like half an hour. I won't have thought about it, but at least it buys me time now. Wait a second. I missed everything that Ian's saying. Something about not outside of Patreon. No, I talked about being a model. I mean, maybe not the location, Ian, or whatnot, but I talked about being a model on the vlog. That Gail wanted me to. I'm not. That sounds so gross. I'm to be a model. What? I'm gonna have to start. I will model some flannels for them. Oh, James has a Shiba twin and watches me all the time. I appreciate that, James. Do you do work? Do you do work camping? What does that mean? Do I know that Elon Musk owns Starlink? Yes, Terry. Does anybody not know that Elon Musk owns Starlink? That's an interesting question. I feel like it, for me, kind of seems like it goes hand in hand. Will we get to see you modeling? You will get to see me modeling the flannels for Rocky Mountain Flannel Company if you follow them. I'm sure I'd film a vlog while I'm doing that. You didn't know that, Terry? That's funny. These are such weird questions in terms of like what my favorites of all time. I don't know, man. There's way too many good songs. I don't even know that there's one that I like to put on, but I don't know. There is a song that comes to mind a lot that I really like by Kenny Rogers called "I Am the Greatest." That's a really good song. I'm actually surprised I never shared that with Patreon before. There's a new song Sunday for everybody on Patreon that's here. But yeah, I Am the Greatest. Or I think it's just called The Greatest. Not I Am. It's just called The Greatest by Kenny Rogers. That's a really good one. Mike Mundell, it's going pretty good, sir. How are you on this fine Saturday evening? I'm stuffing 7-grain salad in my face hole. Hello, Anita. Sound of Silence is good. I'm assuming you mean the disturbed one because that's what everybody says. It probably blows up like a Tesla. It hasn't for my parents or Byron and Steph yet. And that's like when you're out living in the sticks and bricks. Sorry. When you're out living in the sticks like they are. I guess I should say in the bush. They're not really in the bush, though. That's the only option for internet out there. And it definitely gets them by. That's for sure. The Wicked soundtrack. What's the song? I'm dramatically falling or something. It's like the one song I listened to that the other day. I'm like, oh, I've been listening to this. Clearly left an impression on me. What's it called? What's it called, Carol? Somebody else will say it. Sandy's is Time of My Life is her number one. Defying Gravity. She knew what I was talking about. Definitely falling, whatever. Oh, that's funny. Do I have any superstitions? I don't think so. Nothing that I would like. I'd only do it in a joke. Hey, Masha got some pajama flannels. Some pajama flannels. Otherwise known as flannel pajamas. I hope you like them, my dear. I was so close, Carol. So close. I saw that, Kev, about the ice fishing and the diesel heater. Can I name? Oh yeah, sure. I'll give you. Hang on. Let's just go to my like most played this year. How do I do that? I gotta go to music. Apple Music. I'm also laughing at everybody on Spotify because Spotify went up in price. Okay. Made for You, Matthew Allen's Station. Yeah, calm down. Oh, a lot of Elvis is really good too. Well, let's see what's on Matthew Allen's Station. That's not, I was just going to play it. That's not what I want. Calm down. Well, I didn't want to actually play the songs. And One Republic has a new album out. I'm totally getting distracted now. Ooh, Johnny Reed did a cover of Silent Night. Probably sounds like every other cover of that song. An Irish Goodbye on St. Valentine's Day. It's a new Rum Jack song. It wasn't bad. There's nothing here. Probably looking at the wrong place. We'll come back to it. I'm not getting anything here. Although there's a brand new song that Byron sent to me called Ireland Sky by Travis Brooks and Poor Man's Poison. It's really good. That's been on repeat for the last couple of days with me when I'm driving around anywhere. Helena D. Hello, darling. Benadryl? No, I don't. I didn't take Benadryl. I was taking Buckley's when I was sick. Sonia K. Hello, darling. How are you? What am I doing for Christmas? I'll have my little girl. We'll go over to my cousin's house. We'll have our mock Christmas Eve and Christmas morning there. Then I'm probably going to just keep around Calgary during like Christmas Day. And then I'm heading out to my parents a few days after that for New Year's. Did I see the latest Craze Outdoors video? I'm assuming you're probably talking about the Bronco with all of the Christmas lights on it. Brenda Bluestone. How are you doing? I had a mouthful of food. My apologies. How you doing, Brenda? This stopped playing music. What's going on? Hello? Oh, there you go. It's not a Jeep. It's a Bronco. Calm down. Oh. Sorry. Let me play catch up here for a minute. Oh, The Gambler's a good song too. Yeah. What gives me the ick? What's the ick? Like ear. I don't know. Boogers coming out of your ears. That's pretty icky. Is getting a Nintendo Switch worth it, or should I wait until the next gen? I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. Like there's no information regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 yet at all. It's all, the news that's out there is all fake. There's been no official announcement other than it's coming next year. I would probably say wait at this point. Unless you don't really care about that. There is a huge library of games. And Nintendo stuff very rarely goes on sale anyway. But if the rumors are true, the new one's going to be backwards compatible. So you might be better off just waiting. That being said, it also might be very difficult to get when it first comes out. Thank you, Kevin. Rock Steady from Colorado. How are you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Hi, Danny. How you doing, my man? Welcome. Happy Saturday. Oh, What did Leanne Warson ask me? Good evening, Matt. Good evening, Left Coast Adventures. How are you? Mary Rinks popping in to say hello from Michigan. Hello, Mary. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday. Am I going to monetize this live? Otherwise, I have the best version of All I Want for Christmas. Creepy. I don't know. It's monetized right now. We'll see what happens, I guess. Oh, that Starlink power supply. That's cool. I think the Broncos would be okay if they got the rack and pinion and the tie rods to where they don't break fixed. And if they had a standard transmission. The right trim level of the Bronco looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It's the crummy little stupid compact bullshit. That's the thing with Ford. They always got to have like a million options when it comes to their cars. It's very confusing. You don't try to like part together a Ford F-150. All these freaking options. It's overwhelming. You don't, and then they made it even worse with the Bronco, where they got like the cool looking one that looks as close to the old Bronco as you're gonna get. But then they got the bullshit shrunken down SUV soccer mom one. Like, just make that another car. Why did you have to have another Bronco that doesn't even look like the other ones? And it's just, you don't see a Jeep Wrangler condensed version. All the Jeeps across all of the trim levels of the Jeep look the same. They're all Wranglers. Stupid. Sorry. Right? Tangent. Did Sheba make it back home? Did you not finish watching my video, Celeste? Yeah. Sheba came back. Is your Christmas shopping finished? Do you still have the Christmas PJs I sent for you in Brooklyn? I do. I highly doubt she fits them. They're out in New Denver at my parents' house, Andrea. And yes, I pretty much got all of the Christmas shopping done. So that was nice. It's the music homepage. If you go down to where it says listen back, it'll show you all your favorite music from last year. If you go to the music homepage, all the way to the bottom. Oh, hey, look at Mike. Look at the big brain on Mike. Okay, cool. Oh shit. Yeah, this is the same thing as last year, because I always play Baby Lullabies is going to be number one. Because when I have Brooklyn, we always put it on shuffle for when she sleeps. So like literally, if we go to my 24 replay, look at this. Where is it? Baby Lullaby. So there we go. These are my top 25 songs from the year, if anybody is interested. Excuse me. And this makes sense too. Oh yeah, okay. Number one song was Poor Old Broken Hearted Me by the Trues. This is after all of that Baby Lullaby stuff. Then Sea of Heartbreak by Don Gibson. Then apparently I played the shit out of Truly Madly Deeply by Cascada, not the Savage Garden cut. Then I got Bar Song by Shabuzi. Then Only Love by Shaggy, and Fly by Avril Lavigne. And then a whole bunch of other stuff. But that's pretty cool. My shit don't change too much from year to year, does it? Matthew, are you the new face of Rocky Mountain Flannel? Absolutely no, I'm not the new face of it. It's a local business. They're such kind people. Like, they've been so nice to me, and you could see the hard work that goes into that little place out there. And it's nice. I enjoy promoting stuff that looks like there's been a lot of hard work put into it. And that's definitely what they scream. What is Brooklyn's size? I don't know. She's like an extra large in women's. That's what it feels like some days. But I think more like, yeah, safe bet's probably a 6, 7, or 8 kind of thing. She's a big 4-year-old. Bronco was going to become a division like Mercury, but it didn't. So. GMC Sierra, yeah, right. Those are good trucks. Although that's GMC and Chevy are just as confusing because they've got two different makes for the same models. Even though we all know that, well, maybe not everybody does, but the GMC ones are usually nicer in terms of luxury. unless it's a cargo van. There's not much that the frickin' oh my gosh, Savannah has over the Express. But you're talking about the Sierra versus the Silverado. Yes. Sharon, this is a question or a suggestion I got a lot. And actually, I was talking to Bill over email yesterday about it. Oh, today. She says, just wondering if there's any chance of extending your heat channel tubing towards your rear door area. Probably not. A bunch of people forgot, or maybe I didn't show it enough, but the way that the bed is laid out, there's really nowhere for a hose to run. Not easy to get to. The bed platform is pretty much down. I would have to tear the whole thing apart in order to do that. So if I have to flip around and bring my head here, that's fine. I need to figure out my diesel fume situation before anything else. The diesel heater is not currently running because it's trying to kill me. Like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this live, I ordered a new gasket off of Amazon. I got to tear that sucker out there and replace that RTV sealant that I put in there. It is stinking up my tiny home on wheels. Hey, Matthew and Penny, I'm so happy for your recognition with Rocky Mountain Flannel Company. Dixon, who? What? Thank you very much, Road Therapy. I appreciate that. How long have you been using your LifePLUS 4 battery? That's a good question, David. The while. We'd have to go back and find the actual video where I installed it, but I don't. I think it's been about, does anybody know, a year and a half, maybe now? Coming up on 2 years that I've had that 200 amp hour under there. I think so. Are we mad at Amber? No, I'm not mad at Amber. I'm just very sick and tired of hearing people ask me about her when I've answered the question, you know. Like, it's just, you know, it's very odd. But it is what it is. But she's doing well, and we're not mad at all. Not at all. What cap's on my head? It is the Mountaintop Coffee Cafe. I was about to say Mountaintop Coffee Company, but they changed it to Cafe. This is the one hat that I started the chapter with, and gosh darn it, I'm going to finish the chapter with. Although I was crawling around under Lucky yesterday trying to seal up my diesel heater, again, trying to address the fume situation. And I got a bunch of schmutz on it, and like RTV sealant and like gross ice water and snow. It's the start. It's above its downfall. Does the land cost a lot in Canada? Amazon sells some beautiful homes. Too bad. Amazon sells homes. Can I order a house off Amazon? Is that a thing? That's amazing. Land is pretty expensive for sure. Me like owning any sort of, whether it's land or a tiny home or a big home or whatever, is very far off. That's not going to be a possibility for a long time. Just to get a mortgage in Canada right now, you have to have at least a minimum of like $150,000 income just to be considered for a mortgage. Last time I checked. That's insane. Just as you're going back to sticks and bricks, I'm moving to van life. Yeah, Robert, we can do a little bit of these as we pass each other. But congratulations, sir. You're going to have a blasty blast. Does Byron sell his eggs locally? I think sometimes they do. A lot of times they just keep it and they eat a lot of eggs. Oh, you're going to love that, Kevin. Is that $150,000 a month? Yes. No, much. $150,000 a year is what you need to be making. Like I said, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, and that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about something else. Oh, Starlink. You're talking about Starlink. I thought you were talking about the mortgage. Yes, you need. I mean, that's not far off. $156,000 a month, no more, or otherwise no mortgage. It's probably not that far away. Am I going to take Penny to see Santa? No, I am not going to do that. She would not be a fan. Damn, I won't ever own a home. That's the cold, hard reality of it, isn't it, Kev? Unless there's some like crazy change, but I don't even know what they could change. It's just the way things are right now, right? Sorry, upside down Jackie. I did see you come in earlier, darling. Clearly I was flapping my lips. Aussie Jack in the van. Happy Saturday. Well, Sunday morning for you, my dear. Thank you for stopping by. Didn't mean to ignore you, darling. Hope you're doing well. No duck Jeep report. Laura, get out there. No more comments till you find some more Jeeps. Do you understand me? I'm serious. Also, hi, Laura. How are you? I bought my first starter house in 1986 for $42,000 mortgage and taxes $500 a month. Right? I remember my grandparents, I think they bought their house for, I think it was something stupid, like $15,000 or something back in the day. It just, don't tell those stories, okay? They're just depressing. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Penny is up in her cat loft right now, Sharon. She made an appearance at the very beginning of the live stream. You have to go back and check it out. She was very adamant to cross over me and get the F to the back as soon as I started yapping. You need to make 100K to rent. Sometimes it feels like it. I'm going to prove otherwise. For sure, for sure. Do I have a plan for Brooklyn like last year on the train? We're going to something at the zoo this year with her and Sadie. Not just zoo lights. It's like some sort of appreciation thing. Brooklyn's feeling better. Yeah, I'm almost there, Lynn. So very close. Well, my ice was done forever ago. Damn it. Hang on. I got to twist and shout again. Ah! It helps. There we go. Ow. Nice. Are we going to see? Wait, where did that go? Charity C says, not a question, just in case you didn't. There's a new Canadian female van life, Katarina Keka. I've got to check her out. Well, everybody else can check her out. I don't usually watch van life videos that much anymore. I haven't since I started doing it myself. But that's cool. Thanks for the shout out. Whereabouts in Canada land is she from? Good old days. Right. Mike, tonight we were just doing the classic Captains and Cola. A little bit of spiced rum. Nothing else. We're behaving ourselves this evening. Oh, right. Sheila, did you not? Where is she? She just popped in. She was supposed to come knock on my door fucking 8 minutes ago. If she gets mad at me for ignoring an email, she's got no leg to stand on because I'm live. She did not email me back. Whoops. She did. Oh, she said she was here at 6:22. Oh, that was a minute ago. Come knock on the door. As soon as she knocks, we're going to take a little break. Because I can't really... Actually, I don't even need this secondary monitor. I'm not using it right now. I'm going to unplug it and move it so it don't break. Huh. What did she say in chat? Oh, man. Susan, thank you very much for the super sticker, my dear. I appreciate that. Oh, I think that was her horn. Hang on. Let's open this. Yeah, here she comes. I can hear a creeper coming up. Open the door. Be right back. Okay, hang on. I had to like stealth mode because she like whips my door open and the lights are just everywhere. Hang on, it's terrible lighting. She's going to be back. We were just playing catch up really quickly. If you just joined the live stream, one of my amazing supporters is here, Sheila. If you're at the meetup, you all know how incredible she is. I'm going to put my window blocker back up. But yeah, she's coming into the city to meet a bunch of her girlfriends for an evening of de-stressing and treating herself as she deserves. Apparently she has a bunch of stuff for me. Unbelievable. So I guess we're going to do a little bit of a package opening live. It's par for the course for VanlifePLUS, isn't it? For those that get bothered by that stuff. I had to hide all my shit when the door opened. Anyway, I hope you're all entertaining yourselves well. Thank you for stopping by the live chat. I will be back full attention very, very soon. If you've got any questions for me, throw them into the chat with 3 giant Qs at the beginning. I'll do my best to answer them. If I don't answer your question, don't feel bad. I probably didn't see it. I'll do my best. She's back. Open the door. Be right back. Actually, I'm just going to stay live. Oh, my God. Thank you. God, it's so heavy. You said you were bringing me a ooh. Oh, food. I love you. Thank you so much. There's a ooh, what the hell is it? Okay, well, I'm going to open it up on live right now, so it'll be part of the video.
Yeah.
We'll go through everything.
Can I get something for Amber? If she wants
Oh, God. Yep, say hi to Penny. I don't know that she, honestly, I don't know that she would.
Okay.
It is quite large, the photo that you sent.
Yeah, okay.
So,
It's all right. It's all good.
if you don't want it, I'll take it and we can always pay it forward. Like,
Yeah.
if you're just trying to offload
wants
it. Sure.
Are you
All right,
sure?
yeah, grab it. I'll throw it over
You
here.
don't want it? Anybody? I'll donate it. You donate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go
2
grab it.
seconds.
Cheryl, thank you for the super sticker. Penny tried to escape. We can do this whilst we wait. There it is. Now Sharon will be happy. Hang on, let me get rid of the banner. There we go. There she is. There's a pretty cat. Yeah, Sheila's bringing us more stuff. All the stuff. Yo. Oh, I know. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, hang on. She's back. You go over this way. You go that way. Onto the bed. Don't step on the monitor. Don't break the monitor, you fat puss. Oh, hi. Sorry, what's this? Be right back. I'm back again, but this time I pulled my USB cord out. Man, I hate when that happens. Where'd it go? Penny, we've pulled the light out. Are you going to take a dump right now? This is great. This is what we call quality content around these parts. Hang on. Gotta plug this shit back in. Where's the light? There it is. Oh, we're almost back in business here, everybody. Bear with me. 34 new comments. Great. Okay. Hi. Wow. What did she bring me? Ooh, Malibu, ready to serve. Enjoy over ice. Where the hell did she get this? Pineapple Bay Breeze, just in a juice carton. Just get ripped from cardboard. Heck yeah. Thank you, Sheila. And then she also came, look at this. What's this? She got me this small bottle with a small jar of Old El Paso salsa. I'm sure that'll drive Kevin crazy. Thank you again for that, Sheila. Just give me sour cream. Just an unopened thing of sour cream and nacho chips. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Ooh, oh, what the hell? There's also a mug root beer, a cream soda crush. Oh my goodness. An orange crush. And this is funny, a Revita. I wonder if this is one of the ones I gave her the last time I saw her and she just gave it back because she didn't like the other ones. That is a very good possibility. Okay, I need to get this refrigerated stuff in the refrigerator. Hang on. My goodness gracious. Down there with you, sour cream and Revita. The pops can just kind of sort of sit up here for now. Well, that's not in shot. There we go. Why the pop needs to be in shot is beyond me. But it's going to be. Not the paper towel. There we go. Get it set up. There you go, bud. It's like a little mini Christmas. And then also, she spoiled me with this. We all recognize this packaging. Oh boy. Where's the hot soup? I don't need hot soup. I'm not a wuss. Oh wow, Ian. For the rum fund, and there's a package waiting for you at the Rocky Mountain Flannel Company. I tried to find the most obnoxious item they had. Ian, I'm torn. I want to say thank you very much for the generosity. That's so very kind of you. And I also want to do this because of obnoxious. Are you taking a... She's pooping. Everything is happening at once. Hang on. We got to let her poop in silence. Also, Sheila, you left your... I got another one of these bloody things. Oh, my goodness. The cat is dookie-ing. Did you do it? Ooh, you did it. Now I need, where's the bags? Oh no, this is falling down and making a mess. Here we go. Okay, hang on a second. Adult juice box. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Jason. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach that turd. You had to go right at the back of the box, man? Like, I'm gonna have to move everything in the, this is hashtag van life with a cat. I gotta, ooh, it doesn't smell great. Not gonna lie. All right, wish me luck. I'm going in. Penny, what have you been eating? When's the last time you had asparagus? Ooh, my God. Okay. Thanks for the deposit. Okay, hang on. Woo! Put that in there. We got to do a garbage run tomorrow. I tell you what. That'll do. Okay. Woo! I'm coming back. Hang on. Oof. And it's a heave. Ho. Oh, God. My goodness. Kevin, how you doing, sir? For the rum fund. Oh, my goodness. Kevin, thank you very much, my man. I do greatly appreciate that. Ian and Kevin, you're definitely coming in during a time of need, and I appreciate both of you. Kevin, I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you lately, sir. Okay, I'm back. Get a motorhome like I suggested and have enough room to live, have Brooklyn overnight, and stand up. Won't be able to, I would not be comfortable with that in a Walmart parking lot, sir. Unfortunately, that's just not going to be the way it goes down. I'll definitely always keep the van and maybe even get something bigger for camping purposes and going out on adventures and whatnot. But with a little girl in a major city, the way our lives are, unfortunately, just won't work. Are your eyes watering? No, but just damn close. Goodbye, Zora. Thank you very much for stopping by the live stream. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. You're welcome, Dad. She will be back. You're not wrong, Roseanne. It never ends. It's a very vicious circle. Okay. Well, you're not wrong about that, Jason. He says motorhomes and travel trailers are a big eyesore just parked in a parking lot. Not very stealthy. Well, that's true. At least in my neck of the woods, this is what I have to say, because I've watched over the last 3 years the amount of people being forced to live in their vehicles, from small sedans to big travel trailers and motorhomes and campers, has increased exponentially, and that's just the way it is. So nobody's really worried about stealth anymore because it's just the way the world has gone. You know what I mean? Stealth isn't really a concern, not when you don't have a choice. So yeah, you don't have to add to it, I suppose, but I know what you're saying. It's just not that big of a concern anymore. The elf is going to kill me eventually. That's what's going to happen. Oh, Celeste needs a bio break. If I ever considered a meetup at the Walmart, no, that's not something I would do because, again, that just perpetuates not the problem, but you don't want to become the problem. You know what I mean? There's plenty of places in a city you could have a meetup that's not in like that much of a public view and is more appropriate, especially in my city. Like I could do that. I've had the thought of doing one potentially at Fish Creek Park because there's this huge provincial park that's right inside the city, right? Perfect place for something like that for sure. And that's probably something I will end up doing this chapter at some point because I haven't done it. And I would like to say that I did it whilst I was still living full time in the van. I mean, I'll still do stuff like that probably even when I go back to Sticks and Bricks. And I hope everybody kind of knows that when that does happen and I get that, the channel's not going to change dramatically. Yeah, there might be a video here and there where I'm waking up in my apartment and making myself breakfast and going on with my day. But by and large, I thoroughly enjoy the vehicle aspect of my channel. And whether that's getting out and camping or building something or whatnot, that's still very much going to be the same on the channel for sure. Because that's what I enjoy. Like, I'm sure like I'll start out slow with Sticks and Bricks content, but I just enjoy yapping at everybody and having everybody be a part of my life. And the ego on that guy. Thank you, Connie B. I appreciate that. Good night, Diane the Van Dam. I didn't even see you guys stop by. I'm so sorry, you two. Hope you're doing well up there. Thank you for being here for as long as you were. There's nothing stealth about my van. LOL, the way of the world. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Kevin. It's true. And big fella is not stealth either. No. Big fella's big fella. Me big. 22 feet of big. Hope you got that windshield fixed. No. What windshield needs to be fixed? Which one? I mean, they both could be replaced, but neither one of them needs to be fixed. Not yet. Not legally. Happy Saturday night, cookie lady. Did she bring cookies for everybody, though? That's the question. Great Christmas decor. Plus, your favorite holiday drink and treats for Christmas. Well, my favorite holiday drink, a lot of people around here probably know, is the Dr. Nog, as Lindsay and I have come to affectionately call it, which is spiced rum, Dr. Pepper, eggnog, and cinnamon. It's a delicious drink. A lot of people don't like it. That's completely fine. I find it tasty as and it's definitely my go-to. Treats, Nanaimo bars, but they're like homemade proper ones, not bullshit industrial commercialized produced blah, blah. I mean, you can get those anytime, I guess, around like year round, but Nanaimo bars are delicious. On the topic of Christmas treats, Brooklyn and I were doing some grocery shopping the other day, and she spotted a box of Viva Puffs candy cane flavor that she's just like, let's get those. And then she's eaten like 1.5. I don't think she actually likes them as much as she thinks, but the packaging is very Christmassy. I'm not the biggest fan. I love Viva Puffs. They remind me of my grandmother. They're delicious cookies. If you don't know what they are, traditionally they are. It's a chocolate covered marshmallow cookie crumble with a jelly center. So tasty. And the candy cane one, just the marshmallow is mint flavored. Very good. Why are people arguing? Who's arguing? I'm not even paying attention to chat, Carol. My bad. Probably because it's the world. Keep us up to date on your comings and goings and show us Canada. Yes. Well, that's what I do. What kind of work are you going to get in Sticks and Bricks? Some people's kids. Breathless dreams. I'm going to do what I am doing right now. That is the goal. I'm not going to change a damn thing. Has Brooklyn started her Advent calendar? Yes, she has. You start the Advent calendar on the 1st of December. Oreo! Hello, darling. Speaking of a blast from the past, not that anybody said that, but hello, my dear. One of my oldest supporters. Not in age. Calm down. But she's been around a very long time. I hope you are doing well. We miss you around these parts. Thank you for stopping by the live chat. Did I ever get the hinge on my door fixed? I did not. Well, Kevin just timed people out. Who was arguing? Hey, would you ever come to Newfoundland for a trip? I would absolutely love to go to Newfoundland at some point. Yes, I want to get out to the Maritimes so very badly. That's definitely on the docket. It's definitely something I will do before I am tits up, as they say. I just don't have a hard and fast plan on when that might happen. But yeah, I want to do that drive across Canada. Could be something I do with Brooklyn, maybe without her. Without her it's a tougher sell for me, but it would be a tough sell for her mom if she was with me for a trip like that. So we shall see. But maybe when she's older, like much older, right? Hopefully we're not going anywhere anytime soon, so it'll always be there and be an option to do. But yes, Newfoundland especially, I want to get out there. Thank you, Stacy. Hello, darling. Welcome to the live chat. Heading to the Maritimes this spring. Looking forward to seeing it in person. See, he's just got it all planned out. He's just starting van life, and he's just going to go get everything. My favorite beer is Lucky Lager. I see a trip to Vancouver Island in your future. Why do you see a trip to Vancouver Island in my future, Ian? Everybody goes to Vancouver Island. I don't want to pay upwards of $100 to take a ferry. That goes against everything I believe in when it comes to ferries. Ferries should be free. The inland ones are. Am I going to go to Dildo if I go? Heck yeah, absolutely. I got to stop by there. I got to go to Ma and Pa's Dildo shop. They sent me so many things. Actually, I think I still have a few things in my shitter from them. Hang on. In case anybody's very confused with the direction this conversation has taken. Yikes. There's too much stuff in my van. Let me hold my crapper on my lap for a minute. This is what we're talking about. See, I got a bunch of this stuff from them. Dildo Newfoundland. It's not in the shitter because I don't like it. Calm down. I live in a van. Space is limited. Yeah, they sent me I got a bunch of stuff in here. There's another stuff from Dildo. I got my battery charger in here. I also have my deck of Dildo Newfoundland playing cards. That's going to come in handy this chapter, I hope. And also my beer koozie. I'll put a Lucky Lager in there. Where else am I going to put all this dildo shit? But they were very kind. They sent me a very nice letter and a whole bunch of stuff. And myself, Amber, and Lindsay all have dildo like stickers on our vehicles. Oh, is Polly so cozy here, or is it a different Polly? Ferry should be free. Yeah, exactly. The day you stop at the ferry, can you clean your windshield? When you put all your weight on the windshield, I could hear it crack again under the stress. Oh! You're talking about Lucky's windshield. It's fine. I hear what you're saying, but it's fine. I'm happy your ornament is fixed. Thanks. Canny Blether? Hopefully I said your name right. Can you get me a shirt? Is anybody even talking to me anymore? It's called a stubby holder. If I had a nickel. Is that what you call your hand, Aussie Jack? Just kidding. Calm down. That's funny, Kev. Oh no, Cookie Lady must be Polly. Cookie Lady's got a yoga pose on her icon. She misses Erica very much and also blows her a kiss. These two got something going on. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's got my interest. Your videos are awesome, man. Have a great Christmas. Thank you very much, Father and Son Outdoors. I appreciate that. You as well. Nick Hayes says, your videos are great. Keep doing what you're doing. Merry Christmas from Calgary. Thank you, Nick. Local Calgarian. I appreciate that, sir. If I use spray foam as an insulator for your back doors, be careful you don't gum up the inner workings of the door lock. Yes, I know. That's why I didn't do it in the first place. But yeah, I know I gotta be careful of that for sure. Because it is a beer koozie. I'm in Canada. I'm gonna call it what I call it. I'm not gonna call it whatever weird shit you call stuff when you're upside down with all blood rushing to your head. She's always correcting me. That's not what it's called. This is what's called. No. You're in Australia. You're on a weird sun-baked island where everything wants to kill you. You're incorrect, darling, but I love you anyway. You two should have a jukebox feature where we can pay money to hear a song of our choice in the background. I usually do that when I don't want to. Fuck it. Let's not. We'll just. We can do some. We can play music. That's fine. I'm not just gonna let the music play and not speak or anything. But if you guys want to do that, I've got my speaker going right now. We can definitely play some music. Am I spending Christmas with family? Eventually. Not. Yes. Yeah. Kind of. Dan the Van Dan and Miss Tina are still here, so they lied to us when they said they were leaving. Liars. If someone sent stuff via regular mail, do you get regular mail with Canada Post on strike? I won't get stuff from Canada Post. If it's coming via Canada Post, if it's coming via FedEx or UPS or whatever, I should still get it. What's on my Christmas list? Not a lot. Not a lot. World peace. Your ice maker has caused a domestic. My wife thinks 18 minutes is too long. I think it's amazing. Well, Mike, I think you should take the 18 minutes as a win at the very least, if you know what I mean. But it's also, you're right, it is amazing. for being in a van on a 12-volt fridge is very good. It changes depending on how cold the water is. It's not 18 minutes across the board. So you can tell your wife to just calm down. But the fact that she thinks it's too long just means she wants things done faster. So that's probably good for you, sir. But yeah, if your water is colder, it will take less time. If it's warmer, it will take a long time. I think the most I've ever seen it take is 24 minutes. That's because it was very warm water that I put in there, kind of thing. That's hilarious. You set yourself up for that one, Mike. Will I be alone on Christmas and make a vlog again? I probably will not be alone this Christmas. Never tell your wife to calm down. It only makes it worse. That's why I made faces at that stupid t-shirt at the store in Banff. Yeesh. So what is the better phone, the open or the closed? Which is the better phone, the open or the closed? What? The open or the closed phone? What are we talking about? The better foam. The open, which is the better foam? The open or the closed foam? It's not, that doesn't clear it up at all. Matt would love a beautiful rich woman. No. I mean, okay. Yeah, I don't know that I'd love her, but that'd be interesting. Oh, Canadian Warrior did not like my Alone at Christmas video. He's like, good. Closed cell foam. This is stuff I'm not as familiar with anymore. Is there another way of sending stuff besides Canada Post? UPS and FedEx. That's all I can say, Laura. I'm not. If you send me ducks, I'm gonna lose my mind, Laura. Insulation foam, Matt. I just get spray foam. I get the red shit, and that's all you do. Don't overthink it. Just do it. The amazing place. Open. The screen on the closed cell phones will degrade. That's hilarious. So when I send, is it Canada Post? I don't know, Ozzy Jack. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember when you sent me packages. I'm really not sure. Beautiful, rich redhead. I appreciate that, Carol. See, some people pay attention. Carol gets me. Carol gets me. That's what's up, girl. What kind of fun stuff we talking about? That Cleva, we all over the place tonight, girl. I don't even know what's going on. What are my thoughts on flannel sheets? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if I would like them. Gail wanted to give me a set, and I wouldn't let her because I thought that was too generous. Gail's the proprietor, like the owner of Rocky Mountain Flannel Company. She wanted to give me a set for Lucky, but because Lucky's needs king size sheets, I wouldn't let her give them to me. I seem to remember I had them like years ago, and I wasn't the biggest fan because I like even now with it being winter, I still have basically cooling sheets on my bed because I'm a hot man. Calm down. I run hot and I enjoy being comfy and cozy. In this case, because of the heater situation, maybe flannel sheets would be good. Turns out, don't have an opinion yet. Gonna have to figure it out. We will do some deep dive research on flannel sheets. You can never have enough funnels. That is factually inaccurate, Sean, and you're an asshole. I'm just kidding. I love you, Sean. Please stick around. I'm sorry. Matthew rocking the 2 different flavors of Crush in the background. #tag respect. Those just got delivered to me. Oh, I agree, Reg. Yeah, sleeping in a sleeping bag is tough for me. I never really enjoyed it. And even when I did it a couple times in Grace last year, when I got that awesome sleeping bag from Craze Outdoors, is the constriction part, because I toss and turn and move around in my sleep all the time. I totally know what you're saying. Anne says UPS and FedEx are putting a freeze on parcel delivery on December 10th. I think they can't keep up with it. I'm assuming that's what that said. Hang on. They can't guarantee delivery by Christmas as they are overwhelmed. There you go. We'll throw that up there so everybody can read it. I want to talk about vapor barriers and stuff. I only did that with my floor. I didn't do vapor barrier with Lucky's walls. I just spray foamed and stuck foam boards up against it. Sup, Flip Warrior? How you doing? I'm going to have some burps happening. Right about now. My goodness. Yeah, and that's kind of what I would be worried about as well, Celeste Cat Kieran, because my flannels always pill. I have that depiller, which is, it's okay to do like when you're wearing a flannel shirt, but on an entire sheet on a bed, that would be some work. You would likely die with both. Oh, try a flannel fitted, but not a flat. That's a good idea, Cleva. I would probably die with both. You're probably right. I gave you my cold. Sorry about it, Trace. Get some rest and drink some Jägermeister. It'll help. See you in the next one, Phyllis. Thank you for being here. Good old-fashioned hot water bottle at your feet. Yeah, that would work if you were like if your van was constantly cold. In Lucky's layout, my feet are always warm because the vent for the heater is right here, right? It's the head that becomes a problem. I guess I could put the hot water bottle at my head. Act Cash is going to go grab some beer and some Tim's. Must be Canadian. He's going to go grab himself a coffee and some beer. It's amazing. How's my brother's channel going? I haven't been able to keep up. Been traveling a lot the last 3 weeks. Oh, he only puts out a video once a week right now, so it's going well. Honestly, it's been a great reception. So I appreciate everybody watching his content for sure. He's having a blast, and he's been enjoying the feedback from everybody. So once you get over there, thank you. Thank you, Linda McPherson. I appreciate that. Welcome to the live chat, and happy Saturday to you, my dear. Down booties for the win. Ah, yes. It's feathers, right? Down is feathers. I'm a man drinking rum. I'm not 100% sure what down means at this particular moment. My favorite rum, Captain Morgan spiced rum. That's it. Like, there's a lot. Like, I like Sailor Jerry's, and I like Bacardi spiced, and I like Kraken, and I like Screech, and I like Lamb, and I like Appletons. There's a lot of good rum, but yeah, Captain Morgan's for sure. You can't beat the classic. We don't say that word around here. All right, we don't say this. We say Craze Outdoors. Thank you very much. Byron is a natural. He's a natural dink. I have to, Jackie. I have to. Captain with pineapple. I actually do have some pineapple juice in the fridge right now. I'm not leaving because you were rude. My battery is at 3%. You could have just left. I never would have known, Sean. Plug your phone in, man. 3%. That's crazy. Don't do that. That would give me such stress. Mary McPherson. Hello. Fireball is awesome in the winter. Mary likes to ignite the night on the odd occasion. Brent's Van Life. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the live chat. I like rum. Rum. See? Brent's a smart man. Damned auto incorrect. Do you ever run into Steve Wallace? I have not had the pleasure of running into Steve Wallace, but that makes sense because isn't the whole point of his channel to be stealthy? I have not spotted him. As far as I don't really know what's going on with him currently. Back when I was checking out his videos, which was years ago, because he's been around forever. He's one of the OGs as far as I'm concerned. Cheers to you as well, Brent. He was living in Edmonton primarily, as far as I know. I don't really know what's going on ever since the passing of his wife. I feel like it looks like from his videos and whatnot, he's done a lot more traveling and stuff. So maybe he's still up in that area. Maybe he's still here in Alberta, but I'm not, too dialed into that. Thank you, Debbie English. I am definitely on the uptick, finally. So that's very kind of you to say, and I appreciate it. Steve just did a video on camping with cleaning supplies. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, what you got to do when you got to do it. Oh, like he just posted, probably like maybe like after I went live. That's cool. New video. I need some Captain Morgan Spicy. Yes, well, you can find it at your local reseller of boozes. AI is after me tonight. The Speevy, the good old Speevy. Am I going to open up these chips? Probably. Stupid diesel heater. It just stinks in here. God, I got to tear that thing out again. Did my shit get delivered today? Hang on, everybody. Oh, yeah, I can use this thing as an intercom. That's cool. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah, seeing if my gaskets got delivered. Probably not. No, it says arriving today by 10 p.m. and it still hasn't shipped. I don't think it's going to arrive, considering the UPS store is now closed. Stupid Amazon gaskets. Yeah, it's from Amazon. Good night, Roseanne Hayes. Thank you for hanging out, my dear. Have yourself a good rest of the weekend. We should get together and swap van tours. Is that like a thing that I can just give you? How do you just swap van tours? All right, you know what? Fireball and Coke I haven't actually tried. That's like cinnamon and Coke. It'd probably be all right. Like vanilla Coke, cinnamon Coke. Yeah, I can see that. Ginger ale and cranberry. Yum, yummy. You forgot the booze, Masha. Michelle Swanson, I'm doing much better. Thank you, my dear. Ho, 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 and a bottle of ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Samster, thank you for hanging out, my dear. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. Have a good sleep. What's in a Nanaimo bar? Yeah, that far behind? Uh-oh, Laura's very far behind. A Nanaimo bar is a tasty treat of chocolate and deliciousness. I don't know. It's just Google it, man. I can't explain it. I don't know. I've never made one. Alan Schaefer, how you doing, sir? Good evening to you as well, my man. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's in a Nanaimo bar. All I know is it's tasty. So tasty. Next time you have a crack in a gasket, just use a dab of silicone on the crack and reinstall the gasket. It works good as new. Yeah, that's a good point. I should have done that, Canadian Warrior. You're not wrong. Because right now, I think that RTV sealant is just crap in the bed. Like, I feel like the diesel heater is trying to kill me. It's disgusting in here. Oh, I got plenty of Baileys. Shit, no, Lord knows. Shit knows. That's how I feel about that. Maple syrup and whiskey? Oh, my God. Yikes. Sounds like a tummy ache waiting to happen. Ooh, Brent lives in Nanaimo, so he knows. Ask him what's in a Nanaimo bar. Steal, my diesel heater works like a champ. Well, it's not that the diesel heater is not working. It's working, Ian. It's pumping out heat. It's just, I would describe it as leaking, whether it's coming from the actual like heater itself or it's sucking exhaust up somehow, maybe through the air intake. I got to rule these things out. That's probably what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't think I have Brooklyn tomorrow just because I had her all week. So I might have an extra day during the week. I got to crawl underneath there and see. I could take the filter off, clean it, try to extend it maybe. But by and large, the gasket that I replaced when I just maintenanced the heater when I was in Banff, was the one that seals the burn chamber down. It's not the gasket that's around the fan. So I have a sneaking suspicion that it's leaking out fumes, and then they're coming out and they're being pushed through the heating duct and coming into the living space. That's what I assume is happening. So it just needs to be sealed better, which is why I ordered gaskets. Have I tried Jameson Black Barrel whiskey? No, I actually haven't. I tried Jameson a few. Was it Jameson? Oh no, it was J&B Scotch. Never mind. But either way, no, Jameson, the Irish whiskey. I have not had that. Is diesel heater just more headaches than propane? I don't think so. I've never used a propane heater exclusively in my van, but I know that they do present the possibility of a lot more moisture coming into the van. That's why I didn't go for that. No, in my experience, a diesel heater, it was learning or growing pains for me. Learning how to maintain it, how to install it properly, this, that, and the other thing. So it's still just a matter of that at this point. I'm a big believer in the diesel heaters for sure. Yeah, you run your air intake on the inside. I could do that. I have to drill another hole in the van or completely change the orientation of the entire heater. And that makes sense for sure. Maybe that's something I do. I don't really know how ambitious I'm feeling for tomorrow. I don't have a lot of parts on hand either to like redo all of that. I figure it out for sure, but Hit the Road YYC says, I have a gasket kit, or you can use the spare 8 kilowatt until you get yours fixed. Let me know. That's very kind of you, dude. Like I said, I do have a gasket in the mail that I've ordered from Amazon. That's super kind of you. We'll see. Oh, look at this guy rolling. Gas van, gas heater. Oh, he's at the strip club making it rain. Hi, Chrome. How you doing, sir? I'm trying to save money to go back to sticks and bricks. I can't just be buying gas heaters, you son of a bitch. I also hope you're doing very well, sir, out there on the island. Did you get snow out on the island as well? I saw in your latest video thumbnail there was no snow to be found when you were off-roading your tiny home on wheels. But my parents in the interior definitely got a lot of snow today. So how is it treating you where you currently are, sir? We'll see. What the hell was that? We'll see if he responds. He usually just comes in, says one thing, and then F's off. I want to see if he responds. If he doesn't respond, it's an AI shit show. Damn it! It's really him. Become a stripper, boom, gas heater, right? No, I've been down that path. We don't talk about that these days. We've left that behind us. It was very important to do so, to overcome what was in front of us. Fucking gas heater. Like this guy hasn't had his growing pains with heaters and whatnot in his van. He knows. He knows. Did I fix the back doors? The back doors aren't broken. They're just cold. So if that's what you mean, no, I haven't fixed that yet. Oh, is Grace good on ice and snow? I like your brother's channel. Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad that you're watching Byron's stuff. And yeah, Grace has been great so far. And that's why I love the Jeep. Anytime I feel any sort of like uncertainty, just bam, right into 4x4 and you just go. That's how I bought mine. I got everything with dollar coins in my G-string. I can't even with this right now. Yeah, but how much cut did the club take? It must have taken you a long time, sir. Like, I don't know about this. Oh, give me a second. Do I still have floating ice in here? I do. Hey, Chrome, let me ask you a question. We were talking, if you're still here, this was a little bit of a topic of debate earlier. Is 18 minutes too long or too short? I guess the question would be, is it too long or is it just right? No! Oh. And then you drop freaking ice cubes onto your cat litter. Throw that in the garbage. How's the tow bar holding up after all that work? Connie B, it is holding up very well. It's super stiff. It's very hard. You can tell that it's kind of like back to factory in that sense, which is good. Oh, did he dip? He dipped. He didn't want to answer. There it is. 18. Oh, he says 18 inches is too long. 18 inches is too long, sir. You're correct. That would kill most people. I said minutes, man. You don't need to know what it's for. You just need to answer the question. No, I could tell a story about that, Celeste. That actually, people tried to get me into one back in my heyday when I was living in Edmonton, and I refused. I ran away, and I said, I am not putting that on. There was not enough money in the world. There was no money being offered, and that's probably why it didn't happen. True story. Moving right along. Hi, Lewis. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the live chat. And Dan the Van Dam and Miss Tina are still here being liars. Got nothing else to do. You're up in the Yukon. What are you going to do? When do we get to see another one of your movies? That's a great question, Jill. I'm glad that people enjoyed that so much. That won't be for a while. Probably not till I move back into Sticks and Bricks. You can watch them whenever you want. You can search them out here on YouTube. But to do that on a live stream, get this. For those that know what I'm talking about, we streamed one of my old movies a couple live streams ago. It actually might have been the last live stream. Not the last one that was crap, but the one before that. Turns out doing that uses a metric F-ton more data. I woke up the next morning and my data had been throttled by TELUS, and I went and looked. That shit used up 160 gigabytes of data to do just to stream another video. Because granted, I was streaming it not locally. It was a video on YouTube that I was streaming onto my live, right? That's insane that was a thing that happened. So that being said, we will not be doing that until I have more unlimited data. So yeah. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think that I didn't even 2024. I didn't even think that was a thing that would happen in the world that we live in. There you go, everybody. Get it out of your system. She's currently working. She shouldn't be on a live chat, but go. I'll give everybody 5 minutes. Starlink is the way to go. Starlink's too expensive. Honestly, I might give it a shot. Ian, One Aussie's Adventure and I were talking. I might give it a try. He's currently got it in his rig. I might give it a try just to see, but we'll see. We will see. But that's something I'm going to be doing a little bit more of when I'm back in Sticks and Bricks, is a little more frequent live streams with community interaction and streaming stuff and sharing things and giving my commentary on whatever we might be watching. That's something I'm really looking forward to because I really like that interactivity between the community and whatnot. I had a lot of fun doing that. Not necessarily always my content either, but whatever else, right? Yeah, Jason Kelly says Starlink is expensive to buy up front and then once a month. It's not too shabby, but I've seen Starlink on Facebook Marketplace getting pretty cheaply. Yeah, no, I get, but I mean, what Ian told me the last time I was talking to him is that it's about $200 a month in Canada, $198 a month. Yeah, and the hardest hit is the startup for the hardware, of course. Now, obviously, he already has that, so I can try it. No worries and whatnot. But and I will give it a fair shake because I've always said, and this was based off of my experience with Dan the Van Dam and Tina, who aren't here, right? Because they had to go so long ago. But Dan did some speed tests for me a year or so back. And Chrome's chiming in about it too. Give me 1 second. Dan said that he did some speed tests and he got better speeds out in the bush than he did in the city. And since I'm primarily in a city, it's been a harder sell for me to wrap my head around. But let's see what the czar of van life says. Starlink is good if you spend time in the bush. As a city dweller with occasional camping, I don't see it worth it. So Chrome is literally echoing what I've been saying. So like I said, I will give it a try when Ian rolls back my way, and we'll see how it goes. But it's good to sort of hear that again from Chrome that he's just backing up what Dan and I sort of, the conclusion that the two of us came to forever ago, right? So we shall see. Debbie says, ask Chrome. He's got Starlink. Now we're like in just a weird parallel universe right now. We get that often in well, not so much these days, but I used to get it a lot. Like I'd talk about something in my video, and then there'd be a comment, be like somebody would be like, "Oh, go see Chrome. He can do this for you. Go ask Chrome. He can do that. You should go to Chrome's shop." Like he lives down the street. Canada is a very large country, and we might be bordering provinces, but very far away. It was always funny. So now we've got ask Chrome. He's got Starlink, but Chrome already answered. Everything comes full circle. Love it. I ran out of 5G data too fast, whereas Starlink is unlimited. And that's the biggest thing. And this is the Ian that I've been talking about, One Aussie's Adventure. And that's what it comes down to. Starlink is unlimited. 5G, for me, I've been noticing it ever since I got rid of my second line on my TELUS account and went with Rogers for my little MiFi box here. My cell phone has been getting throttled a lot more frequently. I've got 500 gigs on this guy and only 200 on my cell phone. I used to have 2 lines with TELUS, which gave me 450 gigabytes. Logic would dictate that this plus the cell phone should be more than enough, but I'm on my cell phone more than I'm on this little box. So I clearly did that backwards. I should have had less data on this and more data on my cell phone, but you can't do it. TELUS doesn't have a plan for cell phones where you can get more than 200 gigabytes of data. It's crazy, unless there's like a special promotion going on. But you can't go in and ask for more data without your like cost going up exponentially, I think. I remember I went in there and I was asking a girl a couple of weeks ago specifically about my data needs and whatnot. And she's like, what the hell do you need 200 gigabytes for? Nobody needs that. And I kind of looked at her and I'm like, you are prejudiced, lady. I didn't say that to her, but I'm like, listen, not all of us live in sticks and bricks with the plugged in internet. You closed-minded buffoon. I didn't say that to her either, but I was thinking it. Like, I live in a van. This is all of the internet I have. Yeah, Starlink Mini, as far as I know, is not yet available in Canada. Again, I could be wrong, but the last time I heard about it, that wasn't a thing. That was in the United States of America only. Hashtag get throttled. Jackie, calm down. RV Dreams. Well, you can message me on Facebook Messenger or Instagram. That's the best way to directly contact me. But I also don't particularly enjoy meeting people. That's nothing. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's great. And it's always a good time. And I'm an introvert. But your offer is very kind. So those are the best ways to reach out to me directly. But don't feel bad if I don't get back to you right away. Sometimes I'm one of the hardest people to get a hold of. Oh, the Mini is available. Oh, well, there you go. Well, I'm not going to check my messages now. I'm working. I'm in the office right now, RV Dreams. Connie B. I love that Connie B says I rarely comment. I feel like I always see comments from you, which I appreciate. But I understand what you're saying right now is that you get what I'm saying. There's the So Cozy covers, people. Hello, you two magnificent bastards. I hope you're doing so well on this Saturday and you're having an even better weekend. Chrome never answered me, but you guys are out on the island as well. Did you get any snow yet? My parents are in the interior, in the Kootenays there in BC, and they got hammered today with snow. Just wondering what it's like out on. I'm sure the magical parallel universe that is Vancouver Island is still snow-free. That would be my guess. Oh, there now Chrome says, no snow! See, I called him out, and he's like, this son of a bitch. I'm going to... No snow. And I just said that too, because it's a magical land that exists in a parallel timeline. Oh, they're from Vancouver. Okay, well, I apologize. Do you have any snow in Vancouver yet? Probably not, but they probably got a lot of rain. Stacy Noble wants to know if Chrome is in shorts. It's probably a safe bet. Actually, I saw a guy walk around Calgary the other day in shorts, and I was like, bro, reminded me of one of my old friends when we were growing up. He was like, it would be like right now it's mild, like, okay, I'll give you that. But I had a buddy of mine that when we were growing up, it would be like minus 30 out, and he would be running around in shorts. It's just crazy. The entire continent is frozen right now. Probably not the entire continent. Unless you're talking about Antarctica. I'm still in shorts, going on 12 years now. Yeah, we know that, Kevin. Of course, you're in shorts. I want to look at this show off. I'm always named during VanlifePLUS live streams. That's gonna next time. I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm gonna acknowledge it. People will go nuts in the live chat. I'm not even gonna say anything. Challenge accepted. Yeah, right. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Hopefully, you're having a good weekend, whatever you're doing. I haven't heard from you lately, but I hope all is going well. Alan would like to know if Chrome is in the bush or the shop, which I know where he'd like to be. We've been getting hammered in Buffalo, hopefully in the right way. Who is this Chrome person? Ah, there it is. That's what it. Mm-hmm. And that's how he earned all of his money. No. Don't lie. You're not naked. You got the G-string on at the very least. Come on now. Michelle, like is it my polar shirt? Or is it just yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Rocky Mountain Flannel Company. Oh, look at the liars. They're still here. There they are. That's an amazing photo. Is that the two of you, though? That makes it look like you're from the 1920s or some shit. That's awesome. Look at us. We're just a couple of gold panning Yukoners here. No big deal. I love that. Yes, I'm up on a mountain with Starlink right now. Of course he is. You can get yourself one of these, Stacy. Rocky Mountain Flannel Company. Did your friend Mike finish out his van build yet? Oh, somebody doesn't watch all my videos. Unfortunately, Mike had to get rid of that van. It started to have a lot of problems. I think it was a cracked head. No, it wasn't a cracked head. It was oil. It was a crack. I can't remember where it was. There's a video on VanlifePLUS somewhere where I talk about this, but he ultimately had to sell it. He sold it to somebody. He let them know that there was a problem with it, and the guy bought it anyway, but he didn't have the time. He didn't want to deal with the headache of repairing it and then building it. So he's moved on from that. I don't know if he's going to get another one or not. I hope he does. We shall see. Time will tell. But yeah. Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate that. And yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Like Lewis just said, Rocky Mountain Flannel does all over the world. Might be a little bit more pricey to ship to places like Australia. I think I saw somebody comment the other day that the shipping to Australia was a little bit more expensive than $14.99, which is to be expected, of course, because you're shipping it to another alternate reality. But they probably can ship anywhere. It's just going to be a little bit more costly, you know. When's your first modeling gig? I haven't crossed the T's or dotted the I's with Gail on any of that stuff yet, but I told her to reach out to me. She said she had a photo shoot coming up in a couple weeks. So that might be when I join them. It really depends on the schedule, right? If they go during the week or something when I would have Brooklyn, then I'm not going to be able to accompany them on that specific one, but hopefully we can work around it and make it happen. And yeah, it should be in a couple weeks or so. They don't have the red plaid bear on black. Yeah, no, they were out of a lot of t-shirts because the t-shirts were on sale for $20 over Black Friday. So I'm sure there's a lot that they're out of stock on. No, it wasn't a blown head gasket. If it was a blown head gasket, that'd be coolant leaking into the engine, not oil. It was oil. The problem was with oil. And it was like there was a crack. Probably must have been in the pan or something, because I remember him telling me a story that he would come out to the garage in the morning and there'd be oil all over the garage floor. So there you go. Ian's giving a shout out to the entire community. He's in Banff right now. If any Aussie wants him to bring any Rocky Mountain Flannel Company gear back, let him know and he'll bring it to you. No matter where you are in Australia, he will deliver it in person. Australia is a small continent. You guys will be fine. He'll get there, no problem. Holy shit, blast from the past. Joe W., Life Adventures. 3 years ago, I was going to try van life, but then my diabetes kicked in and told me, nay. I'm on kidney dialysis now and looking at a foot amp. Grr, harumph. I appreciate your videos, Matt, and thank you. Joe, that sucks, man. It is not an easy gig. It's not an easy gig. It's not an easy gig. It's also not an easy gig. It's a shit hand to be dealt. I hope you're doing well. No matter what happens, I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Keep your head held as high as you can, sir. Thank you for being here. Send Joe some love in the chat, you guys. I would greatly appreciate that. Let him know that he's still part of this community, and we got his back. Keep him in your prayers. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Aaron O'Shea is here. Hey, Matt, I'm having a drink with you. Rum and eggnog. Good for you. Aaron's doing it right. It is that time of year. I don't have any eggnog right now, my dear. I'm doing rum and Coke. Classic. But thank you for being here, Aaron. I appreciate it. Love your last name. I've traveled my country a fair amount. Yes, I remember you showing me the map. Still holding off with Dixon addiction. Yeah, so far I've been great. I mean, it's easy to do when, like, I set my mind at the beginning of this chapter. I wasn't just puffing my chest out for no reason, right? Now I want eggnog, damn it. Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, Dixon's great. They're a great company. It's a great quality flannel. Don't get me wrong. But it's all, I mean, all of this stuff, all this shit's expensive. And I do need to watch my money. So, because I do need to get a place for myself in Brooklyn. That's the be all end all of this right now. Right. So yeah, I haven't actually purchased anything. There was one that came out yesterday and it was called, I can't remember what it was called, but it literally was, it spoke to me because it said, everybody knows it, but it was my grandfather who told it to me. The whole red sky at night, sailor's delight, red sky in morning, sailors take warning. I did that backwards, and that's what it was based off of, was the sailors saying, right? And it was this really nice sort of pinky red flannel. I was this close. I had it in my cart, and I'm even a Dixon member. I would have gotten free shipping, and it was on sale for like $45, but I didn't do it. I held fast. So yes, I've held off on that. That being said, Sheila just gave me a gift bag with an unopened Dixon in it. So there's that. But myself, yes, I've stuck with that. Now, obviously, I've counteracted everything I've just said by meeting up with the fine folks at Rocky Mountain Flannel Company. But they're local and they're awesome. And they've been very kind to me. And I've enjoyed making the switch over to them. I'm not going to get rid of my Dixons. I still enjoy them. But I'm just trying to approach this chapter of my van life and just my life in general a little bit more conservatively, with the goal in mind of saving some money for sticks and bricks, So, yes, to answer your question. That was the long version. The short version is, yep, thanks for being here, you liars. Mark says, hi, Matt. Looks like the cat food arrived at the UPS store today off your wish list. Mark, thank you so very much. I saw your comment the other day. I greatly appreciate that. Well, not as much as Penny appreciates it. It's very kind of you. Hopping onto my wish list and buying that for Penny. I do appreciate it. It's called the Sailor's Delight. There you go. Mark, I will probably pick that up tomorrow at the UPS store. Thank you very much, my man. It's very kind of you. I appreciate it. What's the advantages of having a large diesel tank over the normal one, please? I'm weighing. Well, hang on. I want to make sure you're asking the right question, because I don't want to sound rude, but I will roast you a little bit, silent auditor. What's the advantages of having a large diesel tank over the normal one, please, as I'm weighing up the pros and cons? It's taking all my strength. I'm sure it's an innocent question, but I've had some rum and I want. It's bigger. You've got more diesel on hand. You don't have to fill up as often. If you're actually talking about the tank that holds the diesel fuel, that's it, right? You will have more diesel on hand. You won't have to fill up as much. If you're talking about the diesel, now here's what I think you might have meant. When you look at the diesel heaters, you might see 2 kilowatt, 5 kilowatt, and 8 kilowatt. There's the difference. Now, the 2 kilowatt diesel heaters, they are physically smaller. They are a smaller unit. They don't put out as much heat, but they would probably work in a minivan to a cargo van, no problem. The 5 kilowatt and the 8 kilowatt, as far as I know, and I could be wrong, the 8 kilowatt is what we call bullshit. They're the same. The 5 and the 8, there is no negligible difference, and that is a sales tactic on the Amazon seller's part. I could be wrong about that, but here's what I will tell you. if they are actually different, the size of them is the same. You can see this when you go to order gaskets, which I've been talking about a lot on this live stream because I just did it. The 2 kilowatt diesel heaters have a smaller gasket because they're smaller. The 5 and 8 kilowatts are the same size. Their gaskets are the same. They put out more heat. They take a little bit more power. I have an 8 kilowatt in Lucky. I have a 5 kilowatt in Lucky, and I love it. It's very hot. It's very warm. It keeps me going. If that's what you mean, that's the only difference, is that you're going to get a lot more heat, and it's going to take, I would assume, a lot, air quote, more power. I don't have experience with the 2 kilowatt. From what I've heard from people, they would be sufficient. If you're in something that's much larger, like an RV, but perhaps like Canadian Warrior, if he's still here, you would probably want the 5 or bullshit size diesel heater, if that's what you mean. But if you just meant fuel tank, it's just more fuel. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Besides the price. See, Aaron Blood knows. Aaron O'Shea, I feel like you should probably buy your hubby a Rocky Mountain Flannel Company flannel instead. Then you can tell him that you got him a flannel from a local store where Matt goes all the time. Just saying. But you could also get Dixon because they're good too. Am I staying? Little Griff off grid Alberta says, are you staying warm, man? I seen you up in Banff a couple days ago. First time I caught you live. Well, it was more than a couple days ago, that's for sure. The last time I was in Banff was almost 2 weeks, for sure. Was that a thumbs up? Apparently. Anyway, yeah, it's not too bad in Calgary right now, my man. And I am staying nice and warm. So thank you. Next time you're out, next time you see me in Banff, come say hi. I don't think so, Ian. I could be wrong, and that's something that I guess I could do. We could actually buy a 5 kilowatt and an 8 kilowatt, or we could buy a 5 kilowatt and a bullshit kilowatt and see if there's actually a difference. Oh, but I prefer this. You are correct. The math of BTU for fuel used equals 5 kilowatts is the biggest. Kilowatts is not, I'm assuming he means bullshit kilowatts is not even possible. Yeah, I think they're the same. I don't think there's any difference between the two. I wish, what is this? What is Laura saying? I wish you had the one you mentioned when you were in your teens of you as 007. I wish you had, I see what you mean, Laura. Yeah, me too. Honestly, Laura, that's been one of my biggest regrets for the majority of my adult life. I do have all of my I've got all of my movies except for 3. And 2 of those are the James Bond movies that I talked about. They're lost to the ethos. I had them on VHS for the longest time, but those 2 James Bond movies and Lock and Load 1 are lost, unfortunately, forever. So yeah, no going back to those. Camaro Sean says, no Dixon. Camaro Sean's very happy that I'm working with a local company. And there you go, Aaron. Hell yeah. Hello, Sean, officially. Mark says, hey, Matt, can you add Amazon gift cards to your wish list so you can buy what? Are you asking if I can put Amazon gift cards on my wish list? Yeah, I absolutely could do that. Maybe I will, Mark. That's very kind. I've got my wish list right now is honestly, I listen, let's have a candid conversation. Because a few handful of people get upset that I get so many kind gifts from the community. And that's their prerogative. But everybody else, like Mark and whoever else has sent me anything, it's so very kind, and I'm so very appreciative of people that send me stuff through the mail. I'm getting to a point where it's very, like, honestly, you guys, though, like my Amazon wish list, that's really all that I need anymore. Like gift cards so that I can go out with Brooklyn and have a meal and whatnot. Those are the things that help me the best. And Mark, you're absolutely right. Amazon gift cards would also be a good thing for me to put on there because I never know what I might need from day to day. So anybody that wants to send me things, I would encourage people to just check out my Amazon wish list. That's literally, there's not a lot I need. Over there is stuff that I want. If you want to help the channel out and help me out and whatnot, that is great. And that is the last we will talk of it. But yeah, Mark, I will look into that. I also need funnels. I don't have enough small rubberized holes to put things in. So there's that. Don't send me any funnels. Thank you, Kevin. Outback Ontario is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live chat. Sticks and bricks and movie reviews would be fun. And that's, Reg, that's absolutely something I might do. I'm probably going to create a secondary channel that will specifically be for stuff like that, for like streaming movie reviews. I want to do Let's Plays with video games and whatnot. But I don't think there's a place for that on the VanlifePLUS channel. The VanlifePLUS channel will constantly remain a day in the life daily vlog channel. And all of that more. Like I'll still probably do live streams and stuff here, like we're doing right now, talking about stuff. But yeah, that is something that we've been talking about that for years, getting back into me doing the movie reviews. And the movie reviews are just like, I did a few in the van when I first started my van life. It's just so much easier to do in Sticks and Bricks when you have like a dedicated room with a green screen and whatnot to yap about. I made it work in Lucky for a while, but it is hard sitting there cross-legged on the bed. I suppose I could do a movie review here, but yes, I'm just glad that Reg is paying attention and knows that that's stuff that's right up my ass, right up my alley. Ho! So stay tuned, Reg. I'm not going anywhere, but new channels and whatnot is probably definitely going to be a thing that happens for sure. And that's true. Good for getting Brooklyn gifts. That's right. People also wanted me to start a wish list for Brooklyn for Christmas and stuff. I just thought that was a little bit, I don't know. I thought it was a little bit weird and odd because I know people will always want to be kind and generous because the generosity ever since I started doing this stuff online has been overwhelming. So it makes sense on one level that people want to do that, but it was weird for me to like go out of my way to sit down and add stuff to a list. I'm like, I'm her dad. I should be able to buy her shit, if that makes any sense. So that's kind of where my approach to that has come from. Also, hi Vernon, how you doing, sir? I haven't seen you around for a while. I hope you and your lovely wife are doing well. It's well past your bedtime. Well, maybe not. It's only 7:30. It's still very early. I was going to say, you guys are way up past your bedtime out there in New York, but thank you for stopping by, my man. I hope you're doing well and you're having a good weekend. I appreciate you stopping by, as well as Blair. Hello, sir, with a new fancy tattoo. How do I know that? I know that because Blair's on my Patreon, and he shared photos in the community chat, which you could do too if you join Patreon. Link in the description of all my videos. Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear, but she's not the devil. She's awesome. Hello, Lisa. How are you? This is Vernon's lovely wife. No, he's not married to a kitten, but come on now. How you doing, my dear? Thank you for stopping by the live stream. I appreciate it. Blair, to go back to your question, my evening's been going very well, sir. I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better, which is great. It's been way too long since I felt like myself. Michelle says, I cannot find your movie that you showed us on your live stream. The movie of yours was great. I appreciate that, Michelle. If you find it, you find it. If you don't, you won't. Bring Amber back. See, like I put her away. I just put her away in my back pocket. Close that door for now. Bring Amber back. What a bunch of bullshit. Joyce Mariano, how you doing, my dear? Welcome to the live chat. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good weekend. My future sounds exciting. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've never been able to take an entire community with me on like my new actual chapters of my life. I'm very excited to do it. I'm very excited to do it for me and my little girl. I'm just happy that I've been able to do it by and large on my own. It feels awesome. I don't mean that to discredit anybody here who's been supporting me, but I just mean that I've done this. I've established this for myself, which is a very cool feeling. Amber's always in timeout anyways. That's true. Lucky has been great for you. Have you ever looked at a lot by a lake to set up a cabin for home base? Unfortunately, there's not a lot of lakes around Calgary that I would want to do that with that are like close. You got to remember, I have Brooklyn almost 5 days out of the week. Commutes and whatnot need to be short, you know. I don't use PayPal. If I open an account and send you cash, is there a way to put a note on it to say that I suggest you use it for? I use Venmo, but I don't think you have a Venmo account. Yeah, I don't think Venmo is available in Canada. I think that's an American only thing, Sean. E-transfer, but I don't think you have that in America either. Sean, it's very kind of you that you want to do that. I didn't realize you were in the States. I thought you were a Canadian fella, but I guess not. That's okay. I won't hold it against you. I don't hold it against anybody. I don't know the best way to do that, Sean. I truly don't. Maybe somebody else has a suggestion. Amber doesn't like my generators. She can stay put away. Oh, God, Canadian warrior. Our cats, Kevin, Brad, Beauregard, Oscar, Simon, Noah, Fern, and Primrose are saying meow to Penny. They're all fans. Penny is still in here. You want to come down and say hi? Come here. Pull out the old. She says right off. She is up in her cat loft, and she is very cozy. I don't think she's coming down anytime soon. Venmo is US only. There you go. Joyce, thank you very much. Rocky Mountain Flannel Company. And I love it too. It's very Canadian, and I can love it more. Hello from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Have you ever been here? I have not been to Sault Ste. Marie, MAL. You also asked me earlier what my favorite song was, which I haven't really come around on. But I did suggest The Greatest by Kenny Rogers. PayPal definitely lets you put a note on their transactions. Yes, that's 100% correct. I need to give Penny some treats. I could do that. Hang on. I got to twist and shout. Ah! Okay, where did I put her treats? Oh, I had a bag of her treats earlier. Well, I'm sure we have some somewhere. My goodness. Oh, there they are. Let's see if we can get her down here, shall we? Well, this one's unopened. There's an opened one somewhere. Whatever. Oh, here she comes. Hang on. We're going to shift. Hang on. Don't jump down. Don't jump down. Stay up there. We're going to shuffle everything here. We got so much crap out. It's just ridiculous. And I'm not even kidding. That is one of my goals when we get back to Sticks and Bricks, to keep it as tidy as possible. Like, we're not tidy. Well, yeah, I want to keep it tidy. But also, like, as less cluttered as possible. Oh, shit. We just lost. There we go. Come here. Here. Now everybody can see you. You want some treats? Here we go. Miss Penelope. Whoops. Yeah, you gonna come up here? Come here. What's this? Come get it. There she comes. It's working so well. Whoops, hang on. Why my brightness go down so much? Hang on. There we go. I'm coming. Oh, I don't know if that's going to hold you, Tubbers. I mean, it should. I built it, and there's construction adhesive on it, so it should be just fine. Rocky Mountain Flannel Company does ship to the U.S., yes. Good girl. She's not being as batshit crazy as Cruise was last night. Cruise must have been going ham. What's up? That's probably enough, eh? She doesn't agree. With this? One more? Here we go. Oh. She just said goodbye. She took that one and ran for the hills. You little shit. All right, go back to your loft. Go back to your loft, you. I'm done with you. I'm going to have a treat now. This is my treat. Oh, no. The cork is... There we go. Oh, you're back? You want some? Get out of here, you fur nugget. Oh, no. Get away from that, you. She's just hanging out right here. What's going on? You think there's more for you or what? Oh. What? What's this? What do you got in there, human? What do you got in your hand, human? You wake her up, she's going to hang around a bit. Not usually. Hi. Hi. Hey, there's Debbie F. How you doing, my dear? Oh, you were here earlier. Hey. It's now the Penny Show. Get back into frame, you. Oh, we just dropped nerds everywhere. Only in my van. Now we got to open up the broken door to clean the nerds out. You leaving now? You going to go find a spot to hunker down? All right, make good choices. All right, or make love to the paper towel. That works too. Oh, man. You have no idea how I can drink maple syrup from the bottle. You just put it on your lips and you suck. Come on now. I've been here all along being ignored. Debbie's got a big chip on her shoulder. She's very upset. I'm not 100% sure how old Penny is. Probably around 11 or 12 would be my guess. Wow. Wow, Masha. Wow. Can you imagine a show with Cruise and Penny? Penny would be having none of it, I tell you that. It might be cute to try, but I'm sure she would not be thrilled with it. I feel like I need to eat some of these chips that Sheila brought me because I'm hungry. Sorry about it. We're going to have some crunchy treats now. Get them open. Yellow corn tortilla chips are the absolute best. Ow. Oh, no. What a wuss. What the fuck? Come on. Are you kidding me? Why? Is it because I got chip grease on my hand? Just spit on that thing. It's not working. It's this freaking jar. Hang on. Live. I'm a wuss. I'm a live wuss. I can't get the jar of Old El Paso salsa open. Sheila, you... Just kidding. Use the Rocky Mountain flannel shirt. That's not making it any easier. Wait. Use the microfiber towel from Cam. Come here. This will work. Hit it harder. I don't want to hit it too hard. Like you might fall apart. Someone needs a gym membership. Absolutely not. It's one jar and a giant towel. Let's go. That's much worse. It's so bad. Okay, like this. Right under. I loosened it. Uh-oh. Did Byron pop in? Oh, why is he not blue? I clearly stripped him of his privilege. Be stronger than the jar, Matthew. I tried so hard. I tried so hard. Joe's like, we're going to have to send you 100 jar openers and grippies. That'd be amazing. Don't do it. Bar must be on a different account. I need to put this microfiber towel away. That's what I need to do. The jar had the upper hand for a good. Shut up, Reg. Was not 2 minutes. You suck. Right here. That's a good song too. Disappear. Anybody else watch The Ranch? That show was great. Stop selling us microfibers. I'm not. Calm down. Calm down, Kevin. Oh my god. I need Dad's old forearm trainer, right? This thing, is that what you're talking about? The squeeze thing? Do I have to get a Microsoft towel? Yeah, it's probably shit if it's from Microsoft. I need an Apple towel. That's what I need. Turn over the jar, slap it on the ass, then open. I tried that with Amber. It didn't work. It's so dumb. We watched The Ranch until unfortunate things happened. Whatever. They killed him off. Don't be so sensitive. The show was still amazing. And that's why there's actually this song when he realizes that his brother died. It made me wonder that. Love that show. Wait. Oh, I need ice. Wait, do I even have any? Or do I need to make more? I just destroyed my pretty crush. Yeah, I need more ice. Andrea left and she forgot to remind me to make ice. What a bugger. Byron might be able to open a jar, but he can't make a time lapse on his video. So let's just put that out there. I can see a flood of jar openers in Matthew's future. Great. No. Truth. 100%. Ozark was good. It didn't leave as big of an impression on me, though. It was good while I was watching it, but it was there's no lasting stuff with me with that show. The rabbit only goes so fast on a cell phone. I don't even know what that means, bro. The rabbit only goes so fast. Maybe you should stop breaking your MacBooks. Just saying. Be like Popeye. Thank you for being here, Sue Bishop. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I got salsa, sour cream, and no chips. I suggest you get a spoon, Canadian Warrior. Yeah, and if he does that, I guarantee you the editor makes a return, sir. Harmony in the Force. I struggle with liquids. Wait, what? Why? That's a good idea, Cleva. I don't have any of those handy, but I see where you're coming from. I wouldn't have edited it out, Little Griff, Off-Grid Alberta, but I just would have edited it faster. 110%. Anyway, I'm going to give it. Oh, yeah, I haven't had the banner up for a while. Just hanging out, you guys. If you just joined the live stream, that's all we're doing. We're hanging out, catching up, chatting. If you got any questions for me about van life or whatever else, throw it into the chat. Put 3 giant Q's at the front of it. Helps it stand out, much like Michelle Swanson just did and I'll do my best to answer it. Do you ever watch Heartland? It is based in Calgary. It's a very good show. I never watched Heartland. See? And that's how easy it could be. If you've got any questions, I could answer them just as quickly. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate that. That's very specific, Jason, but yeah. Colin says, why does Progressive require me to have a sync for insurability? No idea, Colin. What the heck? Where'd my salsa? It's right in front of me. Oh. There's Sheila. I'm eating the chips and the salsa right now, my dear. That was Sheila who dropped all this stuff off for me earlier. I got hungry. Now we eating it. We've also got, I have to move your comment, but we've got all your pops on display in the background. God darn it. Right there. You like my erection selection? I mean, my pop selection? There it is. What am I doing differently on the live stream than the last one? The pic is so clear. Nothing. The internet's just working better, Deb. That's it. I have no control over it, and it's very frustrating. That's it. I mean, I am using my Rogers instead of my TELUS, but TELUS was actually performing faster tonight than Rogers was. So it was just a bad night. It was Black Friday. Everybody was on their phones, I guess. I don't know. Mild. And Sheila even got the right one. That's what I prefer. I don't like spicy. As I get older, even medium's like... The elf reorganized the pops? Probably. Stupid elf. I hope mild is okay. Mild is delicious. Freaking nailed it is what you did. I just need some ice. You know what I need more than I need ice? It's been a hot minute. I need a bio break, everybody. 343 souls on board the good ship Lucky right now. I will be right back. Please enjoy this video that everybody else has watched a lot. I need to hang some wang into a bottle. Be right back. Wait, no, this is no good. I can't find my bottle. The time is ticking. The video is playing. And all that's happening with me is I'm stressing out. Because I'm like, the more it plays, and I don't have my bottle, the less time I have to pee. This is not good. Hang on. You got to stay with me till I find it. Who put a toaster oven in my van? Hang on. Where is it? Damn it. It should have been right here. It should have been easy to access. Hashtag van life nonsense. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm freaking out. Hello? Oh my God, why is there a phone case here? Come on, man. Where is the bottle? I need a flashlight. This is baloney. We're going to get to the bottom of this if it kills us. Hello? Peabody? Oh, it's it's right near my gas pedal and brake pedal. Okay, I'll be right back. No, I'm not done yet. All right, we're good. The ice isn't ready yet, but we're good. Okay, how's everybody doing? Woo! Okay. How did you phrase it? What though? What sometimes else you said crack me up. I like your sense of humor. I don't know what I did, Anita. Nobody knows. Whew. Yeah, when I can't edit, not ideal. That's the best live editing I can do. Oh my god. Even Zora's back. Hello, darling. How are you? Hang on, I just gotta adjust. There we go. Traveling with special abilities. I was on the floorboards. All right, listen. All right, nobody can read your nonsense when you're in a panic to find your bottle. Just not the way it works. What is this cord? Why is this here? Ugh. Feel 10 pounds lighter, Matthew. Pretty damn close. My ice done yet? 4 more minutes. Give me this. Those are big enough. That's what she said. That's the nice thing about this. I don't ever show that off, but you can actually shut down the ice making process when the cubes are big enough. Ladies, don't you wish you could do that too? 9 seconds. Damn it! Oh, a subscriber by. I was like, what do you mean by a subscriber by marriage, Aaron? Then you explained it, and now I get it. Yeah, those are way big enough. If I had a nickel, I would have 1 nickel. Well, living that honky-tonk dream, all I ever wanted was to pick a guitar and scream, or something like that. Get this cable out of here. Okay. Are you looking to buy or rent for your next place? I would love to buy, Jill. I don't make anywhere near enough money that the Canadian government thinks I should have, so I will be renting. Oh, Kevin's texting me. He wants me to know something secret, but he didn't text me on the right phone. What's happening here? Hello? It didn't come through on this one. It only came through on this one. Why is that? Oh, because this is the one that has my SIM card in it. Right. What would you like, Kevin? Where'd it go? Oh, he sent me an Instagram reel. Tap to load preview. I got a virus. I'm just kidding. What the hell is this? What is this shit, Kevin? I'll watch this later. Anyway, I once heard a wise man say, get your poop in a group. I use that phrase on a daily basis. Anita, you're welcome. A jungle bird drink? What the hell's a jungle bird? My goodness. Hi, Matthew and Penny. Sorry to be late. It is all good. Rashonda, welcome to the live chat. Dan says, hey, how you doing? 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning where you are. Go back to bed, sir. That's funny coming from me. I'd probably be up too. You could get a super cheap place downtown Calgary studio for about, I am not moving into a studio apartment and I'm not living downtown. I appreciate the heads up and the suggestion, but no, I will be definitely staying in the south end of the city and I need something with space. I'm not going to get a studio apartment for my little girl. I don't mean to have this sort of look of disgust on my face, but ew, that just gave me the ick. Damn. No, buying is not possible, Jacqueline. We were actually talking about that earlier on the live stream. It's crazy the amount of money you have to be making a year just to be considered even for a mortgage. Oh, if we bet where it was, I would have said, yeah. What's the average rent for a house or apartment? The average rent, I've noticed, is around $2,000. If you really look hard, you can find some around 1700 all the way up to around, well, you can get crazy, but then it also kind of like that average tops out around 2500. I've noticed. It's insane. That's for rent. Mortgage, don't even ask me. What day is the Polar Express? Not doing that this year, Debbie. You're this close to 41K. That's true. Let's check in. Actually, I can switch my SIM cards now that we're not farting around here with it. For the way you look tonight, O is for the only one I like. Where the hell are my keys with my... Is this them? Yeah. I'm just going to pop my SIM card out here just because it doesn't matter. Don't even ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. Easier when you don't have childcare fees. Yeah, exactly. My rent for a 1-bedroom is $1,800. That's insanity. That's just ludicrous, man. Where do you live, Masha? I used to know this by memory. I don't anymore. Please don't break it. Love is meant for you and me. I'm proud to see someone else drinking maple syrup out of the bottle like my mom used to do. I'm glad I could remind you of your mom, Laura. It's tasty AF. I also feel like Laura is still very far behind. Yeah, in Texas. Yeah, $950 American. Translate that to, or convert that to Canadian. That's about, $3,600. Nailed it. All right, this is the 15. Its case is over there where I chucked it. Let's put this away. My brain is exploding with these rent amounts. I know it's insane, Sharon. That's why I haven't done it yet. Like, I know I said I'm moving back to sticks and bricks, and a lot of people thought, okay, that's happening now. But that's why it's not happening now. I'm still trying to pay down some of my ridiculous debt that I have and put money aside for like first and last month's rent and damage and all that stuff. And I want to make sure I have enough money to live off for a while in case the audience on YouTube decides to F off and ignore me once I start doing stuff like that, which will suck. But I will keep doing content for the people that are here. Don't get me wrong. But these are the things you got to keep in mind when you're making a big change like that, right? My phone. What was I looking up? I don't remember now. Oh, I was looking at my YouTube subs. I need... Oh, no, we're there. We crossed it, Deb. 41,001. We are now celebrating 41,000 subscribers on VanlifePLUS. That was the lamest thing I've ever done, but it's true. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo, we did it. No, thank you to all of you. We did it. 41,000. This is a great song. I love when Michael J. Fox made this song popular. Go, go. Let's pump it. Yeah, you did, niche gal. Heck yeah. French toast rolls for everybody. Double penetration. It feels great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next goal, 50,000. Yes, exactly. I literally grew up on Back to the Future too. Oh yeah, I'm keeping the van 100%. The van's not going anywhere. I'm too married to going out. camping. Scott, thank you very much, my man. I appreciate the super chat. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How cold is it there right now, Dan? It is 6 degrees Celsius outside. It's warm as shit right now. 6? It's 20 degrees in the van, according to that stupid thing. Are you set on, Cami asks, are you set on sticks and bricks? Also, hi, Santa Maria. Thank you. Because a trailer in an RV park is so much more affordable and you can get some super nice trailers. Again, the trailer would cost a lot of money and there's no RV parks really close to like what makes sense for me. So yeah, I'm pretty much stuck on sticks and bricks. I don't fish, no. This is funny. Jack's the Ripper, or just Jack's Ripper, wants to know where I am. Has that pickup line ever worked, sir? Because I feel like with your name, it's be very ill-advised for me to disclose said information. My God. I don't want to die tonight. Yikes. Unless you're wondering because of the temperature, I'm in Calgary. You know what accompanies nachos very well? That's the stuff. Have I ever had my pee freeze while peeing, asking for a friend? Bullshit, and no, not while peeing. So you're in Canada, got it. Yes, sir. Am I a Calgary Flames fan? Not especially. Go Flames, but I don't give a shit. Sticks and bricks will be fine with trips out and lucky. Exactly. See, Dan gets it. Let's stretch out a little bit here. Oh, I'll bring y'all a little bit closer so I can actually read the screen. Hey, how you doing there, Bobby? Welcome to the live chat, my dear. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Oof. Oof. Ha! You're funny, Celeste. I didn't know you were full of jokes. I had nachos, but no nerds, just chocolate chip cookies. That's fine. We take those too. No. It's all good, Jill. We've had that conversation, but that's not really, that wouldn't work for me. Not the way no. Talked about it, but nay. Oy, oy. Right, bring the nacho salsa over here. Ah! Justina Ward, hello, hello. Welcome to the live chat. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Before he goes back to sticks and bricks, he has to pay Grace off. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Grace will be continued to get paid off back in sticks and bricks. 100%. Where's the cat at? Clint, this cat's at the back. Scrub back a little bit. She was up here. We were giving her treats and everything. Right now, we cannot disturb her. If we disturb her right now, nobody survives. Yeah, just to mess up your weight. That's exactly the thought I was having, Masha. I'm like, I'm going to drop salsa on my shirt if I eat it like that. And then Jackie says the same thing. No salsa on that nice shirt, right? If I watch Byron shoveling goat crap, I will definitely watch Matt in sticks and bricks. Oh, thank you, James. I appreciate that. That is amazing. Hey Matt, watch out for the weirdos. Always on the lookout for weirdos, man. They everywhere. Have I heard a ding-a-ling song? I drove my parents nuts playing it over and over in my room. I had no idea why. I don't know that I'm familiar with that song. Although if I heard it, I probably would. They'd be like, oh, right. Lulu says, Matthew, I really dig your intermission video, and I love that music. Oh, I just got a new subscriber. What? What channel is this? Thinking Kingdom Thoughts. Subscribe to your channel. What alert is this for? That's weird. I don't normally get alerts for subscribers. I wonder if that was for Byron's channel. Oh no, I've got 3 more subscribers since we looked at the last count. I don't know what's going on. It's very strange. Have I gotten any more snow since Monday because we were waiting here in New York? Nope. It's so mild in Calgary right now. I just said it's 6 degrees Celsius, which is ludicrously warm for this time of year. Like moths to a flame salsa on the white t-shirt. Yep. I think she is MSS, yes. I keep asking her if she would prefer a place with a wood-burning fireplace or a bedroom upstairs. Regrettably, she keeps saying a bedroom upstairs. So, like, in terms of, like, a townhouse layout. Heather Fulton, Kevin's answering a question. Have I purchased a house yet? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not buying a house, Heather. I cannot afford to buy a house. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Unless everybody wants to make sure that they're subscribed to VanlifePLUS and keep watching all the videos, then maybe one day. Oh, she subscribed to that one. I get it now. Okay, it's fine. Oh, you've ducked almost a dozen Jeeps for me. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. Deb's out there with Jeeps that have my channel name on it. Sheila wants to do that as well. Deb's down in the States, though, and she's putting out ducks on Jeeps with VanlifePLUS. So maybe, who knows how many people came from there. Get a cabin in Banff. That'd be great. But that ain't going to happen. Someday I'll have a house. I mean, yeah, for sure. I just need something a little bit before that. You know what I mean? There was a while back where I was thinking about Sticks and Bricks before I talked about it on the channel, where in my head it was like, well, I'll just keep doing the van life thing until I can buy myself a beautiful little like cabin out in the woods near Calgary. That would be perfect. But life presented itself as it usually does, and it just has to happen a little quicker, and renting will be the quicker solution. Yeah, the bank says you can afford $2,500 rent, not $1,100 mortgage. Right? Hi, Matthew. I see your van often where you usually park. Was going to stop by and give you some nice woolly socks for the cold nights, but you weren't there. Maybe next time. Well, thank you, Christine. It's very kind of you to think of me. That's not a problem at all. But yeah, I'm usually oot in a boot. Sheila has the option. She can't decide whether she wants to buy or rent again. I wish I had that problem. But I think at the end of the day, I think buying is the better option because the investment and all that stuff, but I don't know for sure. You know what I mean? A cabin in the woods, you'll have to look out for Bigfoot, Sasquatch. That's all right. We'll be on the lookout for all that shit. I like steak. I wouldn't eat it bloody. I'd eat it medium well. I'm thinking of maybe going to the keg later tonight. We shall see. My F-off duck was a big hit at the Toyota dealership today. Had to get my fob battery replaced after 6 years. After 6 years, that's pretty good, Sarah. But yeah, that's cool. Your little F-off duck was good. Matthew is the Sasquatch. Only when I don't shave for like a month, Ian. Maybe if you win the lotto. Yeah. Well, the problem is I'd have to play the lotto in order to win it. By the way, your brother's videos so far are great. Thanks, Sheila. That's nice to hear. Why did I decide to live in my van in the first place? That's a great question. All of those questions can be answered here on VanlifePLUS if you watch from the very beginning. But if you also continue to watch, you'll get more answers as the chapters go by. But I lost my job. I was let go due to the pandemic, cutbacks and shit. Super fun. And and then also there was stuff going on with the mother of my child and myself. We ended up parting ways. I go into those in a little bit more detail in the chapter 4 finale, which you can watch, and it's fairly recent here on the channel. And I moved back in with my parents, and I was staring down the barrel of having no job. I was on EI, which is employment insurance. And I was a new father trying to make it work in a way that I never thought I'd have to make it work in my life. I'm a very traditional guy. I never wanted to be raising a child and not with the mother of said child, but it is the way it is. You can't piss and moan. Otherwise, you just end up being miserable, right? So I'm facing down the barrel of being a single parent. I have no job. I have no place to live. Rent was already on the rise back then. And my parents were moving to a different province very soon because they were both retired, and that was always their plan. So I needed to figure something out fast, and I had always been fascinated with the idea of van life, and that's what I did. I was thinking about it before all of the shit hit the fan, right, as an alternative, because we were looking at like insane bills every month. We're looking at the amount of money going out. I was like, I could probably get a bus and build it, and we could all live in it. Differing opinions on that, and ultimately it ended up the way it ended up. But it was out of necessity and desire to do, really. There's no black or white one answer to that question. It was just a culmination of the way my life went. And I'm glad that I am me, and I had done as much research as I had done on van life, so that when it became a very viable option, I wasn't terrified of the idea. So that's essentially why it was a necessity. I needed to stay in my little girl's life. There was no reality where I wasn't going to be showing up for my kid every day as much as possible. You know what I mean? I was forced into a reality where it wasn't every day, and that sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not going to piss and moan about it. Like I said, there's no point. But that's I needed a way to remain here without having to put myself into even more debt, because I already had outlandish debt. I was extremely irresponsible with money. When I sit here and I say like, oh, we were paying a whole bunch of money and I was watching the amount go out every month. And it's true, that was happening, but I was also super irresponsible going to a whole bunch of places and getting these stupid bullshit payday loans and all that crap, because I guess I didn't want to work hard enough to get what I actually wanted. I just wanted immediate satisfaction, immediate gratification. So I would go out and I'd get these fucking, pardon my French, loans. And I'm still paying that shit off today because I needed it now. And it was nothing ever important. It's because I wanted to be able to afford to go out for dinner. I wanted to be able to go to the new movie. I wanted to be able to buy the new video game console, this, that, and the other thing. And I put myself in this incredible debt. This is all before my daughter was born. And all that stuff has stopped since then because holy shit. But that's why, so debt and not having a job and needing to stay in my daughter's life and wanting to do it. I can't not continually say that because I did want to. And so far it's worked out very well for me in that sense. I'm slowly crawling back out. Have I been to Lethbridge Hurricanes hockey game? No, that sounds terribly boring. I'm not a big sports guy. I've been to Lethbridge a couple times. It's an all right little town, but I'm not a sports guy. Do I anticipate any problems living in my van this winter? Or do you have everything figured out? Good luck this winter. I appreciate that, MSS. Thank you so much. I only anticipate my diesel heater killing me because it's pumping diesel fumes into living space. So that's on the docket to fix soon. Other than that, no, I'm good to go. Ooh, that's a great question, Niche Gal. So this is one of those shows that we will watch eventually together on a live stream. We watched Lock and Load Reclamation last time. We will watch Damage Incorporated together eventually. That's an interesting question. What part do I like the most? Probably the directing. Honestly, if I a gun to my head, if I had to pick, I'd probably say the directing part. Because writing, I'm on my own. I'm writing, I'm sitting down, I'm thinking about who I have available, I'm thinking about my story, I'm thinking about my characters, and it's just me, and I'm just writing. And the same can be said for editing. I'm now taking that finished product, and it doesn't matter. I don't do reshoots and stuff like that you hear about happening in Hollywood, blah, blah, blah. Whatever we have filmed, and I'm going to make it work. And now I'm on my own again, and I'm editing. And I still very much enjoy those two facets, for sure. But when I'm directing, we're on set together. Everybody is there. And I might have written something some way. And I can be a pretty stubborn person when it comes to that creative process. If I've written it this way, by and large, that's how I want it said. But I might find myself in a conversation with somebody who can't deliver the line the way I've said it. Or maybe certain aspects don't quite make sense. And that's when the collaboration starts to happen. And by and large, you can actually end up with better stuff because you're collaborating than you could have when you're doing it on your own. So it really does speak to the importance of collaboration when it comes to filmmaking. So it's a really nice question, but yeah, definitely that's why the directing part of those three things is probably by and large my favorite. Plus it's the most fun because people start screwing up and you get bloopers and whatnot. You have the most fun there for sure. I'm tempted to find a warehouse that has a condo apartment attached. Would you recommend starting a new van? Would I recommend starting a new van? Yeah, sure. What do you mean, Sheila? Absolutely. If you have a place to put it, building is so much fun. It's like a blank slate, right? So you can always, I would always recommend doing that. I want to do that. Shit. I want to do a trailer. I want to do another van. I want to do a camper. Like, absolutely. I haven't seen Mark in years. Last time I saw Mark was at Walmart, and him and his girlfriend were moving to Nelson, BC. I haven't seen them since then. Not sure if this has been asked, but do you think that VanlifePLUS editor will make an appearance? Ha ha ha! Spoilers! Shut up, Ian. But yeah, probably. See, Kevin even says, always start a new van. See, he knows. I hear you, Matt. I hear you're not a sports guy, but I think you need to join Bills Mafia. It's more than just football; it's community. I'm gonna send you a Bills Mafia mini of football for the van. I have no idea what that is. You can send it, I guess. Football is definitely the least one I'm interested. I liked playing football back in the day. There was a couple times when my friends and I would get together and we'd play football together in the field, and that's the most fun I've had with football. After that, it was video game football, like NFL Blitz, the arcade football game back in the day. That was super fun. I go start playing Madden or watching football, and I want to. Football's the lamest sport. There's way too much strategy involved. That being said, I understand that that's why people love it. Football is just so stop and go for me. I'm just like, no. That being said, I'd rather watch golf. Oh my God. No, Amber won't return my phone calls. I keep reaching out to her to see if she's okay. Last I had heard, she had like gone over to Spain or something. She was doing like an exchange program. So I don't know if she's just ignoring me or if she doesn't have a phone number that like is connected. I'm not sure, unfortunately. Looking forward to the editor appearance once again. Yeah, Jody, it's coming. It's always in the back of my mind. Like there's always a potential for it to happen. Oh, I need to watch rugby league. Rugby, yeah, rugby's more like rugby's like football with no armor. I was like, we just don't give a shit. Let's just get drunk and chase a ball and beat the shit out of each other. I don't have a lot of experience with rugby, but one thing when I think about rugby, like I think my first exposure to rugby was when Ross was dating Emily on Friends. That was my first exposure to rugby. And she's like, you gotta get in the scrim. Was it called a scrim or a scrum? Get in there. And Ross just like dives into the middle of this thing and he's all upside down. That was pretty funny. Rugby's more like soccer and football combined together. That's true. Scrum, the scrum. I said scrim, but the scrum. Yeah, there you go. So I was close. Gridiron is a wuss sport. I know nothing about that. And if you just joined the live chat, everybody, we were just hanging out, having a good time. I should throw this banner up to help remind people. If you got any questions for me regarding van life or anything else, throw them into the chat. 3 giant Q's at the front helps it stand out. I do my best to answer as many questions as I can. I do tend to go off on tangents, and I do miss things. So don't feel bad if you got to throw your question in there a bit more. Other than that, we're just hanging out, having a good time. This is an awesome little community here on VanlifePLUS, and I enjoy every second of it. If you like nonstop, you should like hockey. Yeah, but then you got to like sports. I just don't. It's cold and it's on skates. I don't like sports. But again, that being said, I've never played hockey because I cannot skate well enough. But I preferred playing NHL video games. I would create my own team with all of my friends. That's the only way I could have friends. We'd be on the ice and we'd be playing. I'd be like, oh, there's Mike, there's Ryan. We're playing, whatever. You know what I mean? I never go off on tangents. What are you talking about, Hakleva? That's not a thing that happens around here. Good night, Masha. Thank you for hanging out, my dear. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. How dare you? Skates are life. I didn't insult skates. I just can't skate well enough to play hockey. Come on now. You calm down over there, Carol. Oh. Still got the music playing in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Now. Hell. Heaven let your light down. Oh. I can teach. I know how to skate. I don't need to skate backwards. Good night, Matthew, and everyone in the chat. Until next time, thank you for being here, you two. Enjoy the rest of what's left of your weekend as well. Naked rugby sounds painful. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Whoa. Heaven, let your light shine down. Stay tuned, Kev. Benny doesn't really like wearing scarves. I didn't miss your questions. There's just a lot of questions. I apologize. We shall see. The Pure Smith Rotor says, what size inverter do you have? I have a 2000. That's not the question. That's Sharon saying crunch. That's it right there. I have a 2000 watt inverter. I hardly ever use it. My boobs hurt just thinking about naked rugby. You and me both, Akliva. Ammo does get expensive. Ammo ain't cheap, Kev. Ammo ain't cheap. Well, chat has slowed down. Slown? It's slowed down. Slowed down. It's usually nice when that happens. Dirtbagger Doug says, do you also have the battery in your Glacier refrigerator freezer? Yes, I do. You actually have to have the battery in order to use the ice maker. It will not work even if you are plugged into 12 volt. That's what I've been told. So yes, I do have the battery, and I think that's detrimental to getting like the most out of the fridge for sure. Now I've got Collective Soul stuck in my head. My apologies. It's just the way it is. Reg is eating a big bowl of stew, as she do. Do you think that I could run a big inverter from a small house battery with my van running if I had a DC-DC charger, or do I need to have a bigger house battery? Okay. Do you think that I could run a big inverter from a small house battery with my van running if I had a DC to DC charger? Well, you can't just say small house battery. Like, how small is, like, I can't answer that, right? Because there's a whole bunch of different sizes. This is the time I start getting emotional. Not tonight, Ian. You calm down. I have not gotten the chime from the seat fixed yet, but it's a lot quieter ever since I put that new radio in. Have I started to look for a house or apartment yet, Rose? Yeah, I've been looking for apartments, Rose. Hey, do you live in your house? Or sorry, Aaron says, hey, do you live in your van? Why don't you live in a house? I do live in my van full time. I don't live in a house because I cannot afford it. I am currently looking to go back to renting an apartment. Welcome to the live chat, Aaron. But yeah, I'm in my van full time. Carol, dads. Good night, Lisa. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, my dear. Thanks for hanging out. with the engine running, unless you've got a high output alternator, it's not really going to matter. But for an induction cooktop, you're going to want probably at least 200 amp hours on the battery, in my experience. I could be wrong. But I'm going to ask this question. What is Canada's general feeling about the U.S. election of Trump? I hope that's okay to ask. I have no idea. I'm not the general consensus of Canada, so I can't really answer that question, Jill. How about then immediately people say, no politics? That just speaks to the like problems of the world these days. You can't even talk about it because people just get upset. There's no problem asking, Jill. It's fine. I can always just ignore it. But you can't talk about politics anymore without people just getting so angry. And it's really sad that that's where we're at. But it's the way it is, unfortunately. Sheila, thank you very much for that super sticker, my dear. Good, but you're being way too kind to me tonight, my dear. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I hope you're having a good time with your girlfriends over there. You better be getting loaded, at least a little bit. Matt, I drive one of those 22-foot step delivery vans at my job, and the heater sucks here in Buffalo. Was thinking of getting a big battery pack and a space heater to heat the cab. What do you think? A 22-foot step delivery? No, I would say diesel heater. I think a space heater, unless you're plugged in, space heater is going to rip through any battery pack you have. They are way too high wattage. They require way too much power. I have a little space heater. I mean, I don't have it in the van right now. It's in storage, but I've used it in the past only when I'm at a campground with shore power, for sure. That's the only time that's off. Like you could use it on something like a Jackery or an EcoFlow, but it's going to kill the Jackery or EcoFlow very quick. For your purposes, since it's such a big space, 22 feet, diesel heater or a gasoline heater if you're chrome. Which parent of Lindsay's is related to which parent of you? Oh, Lindsay's dad is my mom's brother. Do I have a CO2 detector? I do. I did somewhere. It's not in operation right now. Hi, Mary. How are you? Yeah, the cost of everything needs to come down. The cost of everything is ludicrously high. I don't know how you fix it, but it's true. Everything is way too expensive these days. That's true. Dan makes a good point too. He says he can't fault the diesel heater, but that's another alternative you could consider as well. You could put a wood burning fireplace in your wood burning heater or whatever. Wood burning fireplace. What other kind of fireplaces there? But guess. But yeah, wood burning heat source, that's totally viable. You could check out Forest. He installed one in his van. Lots of other people have as well, and that's a very good possibility. I don't know how well those small ones would heat 22 feet, but Christine says, I love you. I love it when you see your family in New Denver. You have such a beautiful family, and they all seem to get along so well. That's very rare nowadays. You also are a great dad, and you're so dedicated. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you saying so. That's very kind. Thank you. Camping wood stove. Wood stove. That was like the phrase I was looking for. What do I think of some of the newer movies coming out in 2025? I don't know a lot of movies actually that are coming out in 2025, to be honest. I haven't been paying attention to a lot of that, so I can't comment on that yet either. That's actually surprising. Usually I do know a lot more stuff that's coming out, but Oh, yeah. Hang on, I need more ice. I'm out of rum, so I'm going to try some of this Malibu that Sheila left with me. Let's see. All right, we're going to try this. It's an adult juice box. Give me a hot minute here. All right, cheers. Ooh, it's nice and clear. Well, it probably doesn't look clear because there was still a little bit of rum left, rum and Coke in there. But there you go. This one's for you, Sheila. Bottoms the F up. Ooh. Well, shit. That's all kind of tasty. Damn it. Oh, sorry, I got way behind there. Rashonda, thank you very much for the super sticker. That was very kind of you, my dear. I appreciate it. All that generosity is insane, especially this time of year. Nobody can truly afford to be giving money to somebody, to some schmuck on YouTube. Everybody that has donated, that's very kind, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. What else we got going on here? Everything got a hand since COVID, and it's just gotten worse. This is very true. This is very true. This is why we try to ignore that stuff as much as we can. This is why I try to just be an entertaining channel for people, a community where people can just come together, chat about things that are good and positive, and have a laugh, have a drink. If that's what you do, if you don't, that's fine. If you think negatively about it, shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear it. But just have a good time, because life you can still find the humor in life, and I think that's important. Melanie Borden, you're going to have to stay tuned. That might be what Chapter 5 is all about, my dear. Have you seen or are you planning to see the Snow White remake? Absolutely not. Zero interest in that shit. I have zero interest in Disney these days. They're just, forget it. Their cheese has slid all the way off the cracker. Why is the rum gone? Exactly. It's always... You were shouting while twisting earlier. Well, I had to twist and shout, Deb. Because it's funny. But yeah, I haven't hurt myself. But I have a lot of back pain today for some reason. Did you try the pineapple margarita? I did not. There's a pineapple margarita. Oh, that thing? You think I got time for that shit? I'm just going to pour it over rocks, lady. Come on now. That's craziness. Hakliva, have some free money, you schmuck. All right, calm down. Free money. Can't just... I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Time for the margarita. I wonder if there will be a consensual kiss in Snow. That's great. Oh, God. Oh, man. Radiating beauty with Denise. Hello. I need to plan better? I need to plan better what? What do I need to plan better? Kev, what do I need to plan better? You can't just say that shit. What do I need to plan better? Hope you know how much the smiles help everybody. I don't know that I do, Laura. It's very kind of you to say. I do see those comments and I hear it when people say it. I don't know if I 100% believe it just out of, I don't know. It's very humbling. I've always used that word because it's crazy for me to think that people are like, oh, like watching you helped me XYZ. It was never my intention. I just wanted to film and make videos. And I guess I wanted to make people laugh at the end of the day. So I'm very blessed that that's the way people have taken my stuff for sure. Did I like or watch the series Lost? Yeah, it was phenomenal. One of the best television shows of all time. And I mean that sincerely. I have the entire series on DVD. I'm going to start rewatching it on Netflix now that it's back. I love that show. So good. I had such a good time when it was on the air, tuning in every week. I think I was late to the party by a season. So I bought season 1 on DVD, and my buddy Mike and I actually powered through the entire first season. And then I was hooked. And then I had to watch it on network TV and wait. And that show was the king of cliffhangers. So well done. Love that show. I miss Sawyer and Jack and Kate and all of them. Hell, the Lock and Load episode that we watched, or the movie that we watched last time, a lot of my characters in that movie I named after characters on Lost. And there's a lot of Lost references in that show because that was back close to the time when I was watching the show. Loved it. Us schmucks have to keep ourselves together. It's true. Oh, thank you, Nishgal. I appreciate it. Debbie says, I think it's the cold causing the back to hurt more. My past broken ribs have been hurting, and I think it's the cold. I mean, it could be, Debbie. I'm worried about BC. BC, it's usually worse when I go there. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. F yeah, Jody. I remember when I first found your channel, Matthew, you were some kid doing movie reviews. The cats also caught my attention. I was some kid. Calm down. I was like 36 years old. Friends or Seinfeld? Why can't we have both? I did, and I turned out great. I'm not going to choose between those two. That's like Sophie's choice. Again, a gun to my head, I'm a Friends guy for sure, but I love Seinfeld. Watch it all. Used to watch it all the time. For sure. Matt, yoga helps with bad backs. You know what doesn't help with yoga? Living in a van. Okay. Ian, I get asked often why I support Matt so much. I owe him my life. It's the least I can do. I feel like this is an overselling of the point. And I don't know how else to respond to it other than to say, thank you very much, Ian. That's very kind of you to say. It's only worth $14.99. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm always going to find the humor in it because like Chandler Bing, to bring it all full circle, when it's awkward, I will use humor as a defense mechanism. And that's just the way it is. Aye. Thank you, Ian. Where's my drink? Oh, I have to plan better for my drinks. That's what Kev's saying. Gotcha. I'm trying to get you going. You're not tonight, Ian. Not tonight. I just watched I want to see this. I just watched a Lost 10-year documentary tonight. It was mediocre as they wasted time talking nonsense about the toxic environment for the writers of the show. I mean, I kind of believe that, but I do want to watch that documentary regardless. I love that show. Oh, so Frasier was a good show too. I never watched Cheers, but I did enjoy Frasier. I was too young to get on the Cheers bandwagon, but Frasier, that was one of those shows that I was always like check out when I was younger. And of course, with Frasier, the older I got, the more enjoyable it became. Did I watch The Office? Multiple times. I've watched The Office multiple times. Just accept the love, Matt. No, Laura. You shush. Yeah, I'm not bashing Cheers. I just never watched it. The Office is great. The Office and Parks and Rec. I enjoyed both of those mockumentary style shows. Also, you know what's funny, you guys? And this was just, it's just one of those like weird, quirky universe things. But Brooklyn's mom and I, well before Brooklyn was even a twinkle in my eye, we were binging a lot of shows on Netflix like most people were. And that's how we ended up watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Totally unrelated to my daughter. I always wanted to name my daughter Brooklyn if I was ever going to have a daughter. I knew that since I was about 16 years old. But anyways, we're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't particularly like Andy Samberg. I kind of find him a little bit pedantic. Calm down. But that show, he's really good in it, and I really enjoyed the entire show. I think the cast brought it, and it was a very entertaining sitcom. So we had a good time watching the show. Anyway, then we found out we were pregnant, and of course I said, can I, if it's a girl, can we name her Brooklyn? And I got carte blanche for that. And that's the sort of the Bob's your uncle end of the story. The rest is history, as they say. Funny fact, no word of a lie. When she was born, Brooklyn was 9 pounds, 9 ounces. I just find that hilarious and serendipitous and so me. I love it. we weren't even watching the show. We were over it at that point. We had watched the whole damn thing, but it was really cool. Everything hurts when you live in a low roof van too. Oh, my neck. 9 pounder is a big bub. Yeah, you're not wrong, Ian. Ellen boys make them big. Byron was bigger. Byron was 10 pounds something. If I remember the story correctly. I mean, when he was born, I could have given a shit. I was 6. I had much better things to do, I'm sure. But I've heard my mom tell the story since, and I think he was 10 pounds something. Her poor mom. No, she's not just big for a 4-year-old. She's been big since the beginning, which is true. Move to the comfy chair. Yeah, but then we can't. I mean, that's not a bad idea. All right, I'm going to do so much cleaning. Okay, hang on. We'll put the salsa away. We barely made a dent in it. Move this garbage over here. I've also got Leopard Girl's 40 and effing fabulous candle going. It's been going this entire time because it stinks like diesel in here. Yo, what the? You hate when you go to move your phone and you accidentally take a screenshot of nonsense. That's what just happened. Don't put the used paper towel near the burning candle. I got so much stuff. Do I live in a van or a frat house? This is crazy. This over here. That over there. Move the backpack over there. Oh my God, move the shaving kit over there. It never ends. VanlifePLUS needs an apartment just so we can fill it with more shit. Good night, Joyce. Thank you for hanging out with us, you my dear. I'm going to have to move everything. This. You know what? We're going to stop wasting battery power because we're not going to be able to see it anyway. Boink! No more LED lights. That's the house lights. Perfect. All right, let's move this over, what, here? Sure, that works. Hang on, we're going to shift and shimmy here for a second. Oh, God. Come with me, won't you? Hi. Oh, what's up? Just moving around the tiny home on wheels now, boy. Let's go, boy. Oh, my God, my door's unlocked. Sheila, you left my door unlocked. She needs to learn the rules of Lucky. When you're a female that leaves the van, you lock the door behind you. She didn't know any better. We won't hold it against her. You just don't need people reaching for my goodies in the middle of the night, you know. All right, there we go. I'm going to unplug this and put shit away whilst we're yapping. There we go. Matt, where's your... My chair just fell over. Where's your buzz? I'm 4 singles in and feeling so great. Scale of 1 to 5, 1 being slightly buzzed and 5 being too blasted. I'm about 2.5. Who asked? Aaron just felt like sharing. Heck yeah, girl. Now, isn't that better? Yes, I need to recline it more. There we go. Now we're doing better. Don't touch shit. We tend to we don't like touching stuff around here. It tends to ruin it, but there you go. Ha! There we go. Okay, what's going on here? You need a high top. I don't need a high top, Sheila. I mean, eventually, yeah. What would I change in the van if I built another one? Just honestly, the roof. The roof and the heater layout at this point. Those are my two go-tos. I'd want it to be higher, for sure. I want to be able to stand up. Now that I've had back surgery and I've been in the van for over a year after back surgery, yeah, a little higher roof would be very nice. And yeah, my heater layout, I'd want to like create proper ducting and everything. But really, that's about it. I love Lucky. The layout in here is really nice. It's cozy. I would not have the top loading counter things. Those were, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I wanted something cool and unique, but it's stupid to have a surface that opens this way. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it works well enough because it's Penny's poop apartment, and what else are you going to do on the top of it? But it was kind of a short-sighted part of the build, for sure. How'd the back surgery go? Well, the back got fused, and I don't have as much pain as I used to, so I guess good. One leg at a time. Good evening to you as well. I'm here for some Penny content. Johnny, you might be sadly mistaken. Or, well, you might just be sad. Penny's sleeping at the back. Good night to Glander. Thanks for being on here. Good night, Cheryl. Thank you for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Is Penny a calico or a tabby? I'd call her a tabby. I wouldn't call Penny a calico. That being said, I don't know. Penny, are you a calico or a tabby? She just said off. She doesn't know either. The roof would have to be 7 feet. You're tall AF. This is true, Barbie. You're not wrong. What do you do if you're enjoying your drinks and you get the knock on the door to move your van? I don't put myself in a position where that would be possible. After 3 full years in the van, that has happened this many times. So I don't know. I can't answer that question. Just be smart. Right? Penny is a boss. Penny is a tubber. This is true. Yeah, this is true. What's with the baseball cap? It's a hat that you wear when you don't want to do your hair. Just a question. That's good. That's a good question, Debug. I appreciate it. Curious, how much of your day is spent inside the van, and do you find it to be too much at times? Yeah. I don't know how much is spent inside the van. I definitely try to not spend very much time inside the van, and I find myself wandering. Like today was a perfect example. I was wandering around with Amber. We were going into Walmart, going to Best Buy, we went out for lunch, went to Subway, went wandering around, did a bunch of Christmas shopping, obviously. So there was a goal in mind for today, but that's also like any given Sunday, if that makes sense. You just get out and you walk around, and I've been doing that for the last 3 years, a lot more than I used to. That being said, there has absolutely been days where I've just hunkered down in the van and stayed inside and not wanted to be part of the world, so to speak. On those days, you kind of psych yourself up and you know that that's what you're going to be doing and you're okay with it. Yes. I would say after 3 years, there's probably been a handful of days, like 5 days out of 3 years, where I've just been like, this sucks being inside the van. And I would like to get out of here, but maybe the weather isn't conducive to doing that or whatnot. So, I mean, I'm a guy. Right. I was a guy that was once a little boy that enjoyed building forts. And it's essentially what I've done with the van. So by and large, I'm very happy being inside. That being said, not a lot of time is spent sitting here in this swivel seat just to kill time. It's great for stuff like this. It's great every once in a while when I'm watching a movie and having a drink. But by and large, I'm on the bed. And I'm in a more of a horizontal position. And I'm just surrounded by what I built. And that far outweighs anything else, because you just take this like weird sycophant pride in what you've done, and it's quite enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie. So that's the truth of the matter. Evan Senth, hey, I just saw that you were streaming. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you very much for the super chat. I am doing very well. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your weekend is going well, and I appreciate the generous support as always. Gracie says Penny is a tortie, short for tortoise, I guess. It's interesting that Dan says rain is the worst in the van, but a lot of people find the rain very soothing, and I get that. When it like heavy rains, which is it's compared to other places in the country, it's kind of rare in Alberta. But when it does happen, it's kind of cool because you get that plunk 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 plunk, like really loud sound. I'm not doing it any sort of justice. It doesn't sound like that at all. It sounds way effing better, but it's a cool sound. And it can be nice to fall asleep to. If you can get used to listening to the diesel heater tick, tick, tick away and fall asleep, you can get used to the rain falling on the roof for sure. What's my favorite memory of Christmas? This is funny. This is a great question. I actually do still have this memory very faintly, very, very faintly. It's always kickstarted by my mom retelling the story. But there's Christmas before Byron was born, so it must have been like I was either 4 or 5 years old. We were living in the old townhouse that we were living in. It was just the three of us. I remember waking up at like way too early. It must have been like 3 or 4 in the morning, which is like you always sort of do that as a kid, right? You get excited, and you want to wake up early, and you go try to get mom and dad up. And you say, "Hey, it's morning. It's Christmas morning. Let's go wake up present. Go back to sleep. We're not doing it yet." Like whatever it might be, or maybe everybody gets up and they go down there. It doesn't matter. It was a ludicrous time of the morning. And I decided that I wasn't going to make the detour into mom and dad's room. No. I went downstairs and I had Christmas all by myself. I opened up all my gifts that were meant for me. I opened up my stocking. And at some point in the morning, my parents came downstairs and I was sitting in this little like cutout nook where I used to sit, because like this, there was like this raised step area in the living room where the TV was. I had gotten some VHS movie of some sort in my stocking or as a present. I had it on in the TV and I was just sitting there surrounded by all my presents and I was watching this movie, and mom and dad came down and I had Christmas morning. I said, "You know what? You want to sleep in? I'm going to have Christmas when I wake up." It's like, again, I've got very fleeting memories of this. I don't remember it like verbatim, but that is very much to the exaggeration of the story that my mom tells it, which might not be a very big exaggeration, honestly, but that's pretty well up there. Second place is definitely taking Brooklyn on the Polar Express last year for sure. But yeah, a little hellion. That's a good way to put it for sure. You are very welcome for letting you hold my pussy, Zora. Matt, have you ever smoked a tobacco pipe? It's very relaxing with alcohol and after a long day. No, I never smoked a pipe, but I used to be a smoker. I used to smoke cigarettes a lot. And yeah, smoking while you're drinking is great. That was one of the reasons that I thought I would never be able to quit smoking because I enjoyed drinking so much. I'm very proud and happy to say that obviously that's not the case anymore. But yeah, after drinking, after a meal, and after the hootenanny, those are the best times to have a cigarette. For sure. What about when you found out Santa was? I don't remember that. Honestly, that's one of those memories. But alternatively, also, what do you mean, Carol? Sorry. I don't remember that. I don't have that memory, oddly enough. So it must have been very gradual in my little boy brain. Hang on, I gotta grab my wuss drink. Come here, Malibu. What were my thoughts on the Twister movie? I loved both of them. I thought they were both great. I loved the original back in the day, and Twisters was very well done. AI is after Celeste. She's got to stop typing. There it is. Chasing True Van Life. Kevin did it. Oh, we listen to my girl Avril now. Remember when? Ah, yes, from Goodbye Lullaby. What's up, girl? You want to talk about a girl I would not be able to keep up with anymore? I was in love with Avril when I was a teenager. I watch her now, and just watching her Instagram reels exhausts me. Oops, like I had a chance, but you know what I mean? Like, no, that lifestyle, absolutely not. Does Yellow Jeep pickup truck was nasty before the tornado totaled it? What? Still talking about Twister, apparently. Hey, Penny. She just hopped down. You coming down to say hi? What you looking for, girl? Come here. Come here. Come say hello. Hello. Come see us. Come say hi. I'm going to grab a big fat putty tat. Come here. Oh, there she is. Got her little toe beans up. She ready to go. Oh, look at her. Look at that putty tat. Yeah, I know. Should we trim your nails live? That just shoots us in the foot for content later. You know that, right? Hang on. Let's see. Hang on. Where are your clippers? There they are. Look at that. They're nice and handy. It's almost like it was meant to be. You ready to do this? You ready to do this live? Yikes. No editing. No editing. Ready? Ready? Fine. No. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. What's this one? Where's your tongue? Where's your tongue? Hello? Where's your tongue? I can't see over your fat head. I can't see over your fat head. Where's this one? See, look how much more she squirms when I'm not holding her scruff. Oh, my goodness. You a baby. Ew. Hang on. We need paper towel to spit into. We got to hawk Tui into this. Cat hair. My apologies, everybody. This is what it looks like when you do the cat's nails this way. All right, we got one more paw. Don't think you're leaving. Don't think you're leaving. Give her a break. Give her a little break. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. All right, ready? Here we go again. You're doing great. You're doing great. That one's good. Look at this one. Look at that. We did the whole thing. Oh, that's too much. You don't need to smell that, you weirdo. All right, there we go. Now you all, not declawed, but what are you doing? Look at this. Look at those. Now you won't get stuck. All right, go make good choices. Excuse me. My apologies. That was rude. You know what? I'm going to need a minute. We'll be right back after these. That'll do. We're good. Flip that ring right up into my face hole. You're not getting any more meat puck, I'll tell you that. And you had your share of treats already, Tubbers. There we go. Good night, Debbie. Thank you for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, my dear. Malibu gargle. Yeah, exactly. Just kind of have to get the whole... Got it. All right. You're fine. Is this in your way? You need to go pee. I'll move this. There you go. Even more shit over here. Why not? Okay. Hot. Shh. Niche gal, you stop that. Tell us about the ring. Already did. She deserves treats. She already had treats. You don't give me any of that. Don't listen to Angela. She's a liar. That's right. You're such a troll. Kevin got called a troll. That's funny. I didn't think live streams are monetized on here. Probably won't be after we go live with the music that's playing. My cat got really upset when you trimmed Penny's nails. Well, just tell him it'll be okay. What are your plans with Brooklyn? Does it include the train? We're not doing the train this year. No Christmas train. That shit's expensive. Well, we got other things. Favorite Avril song? Skater Boy. Skater Boy and then Fly. Fly's an amazing song. Love it. Protest for treats. Am I going to go to the UPS tomorrow? Do I need to go to the UPS tomorrow, Ian? You tell me. I should film tomorrow. I probably won't. I'll probably push that till Monday. You're okay. You want me to turn the heat on? Is that why you're freaking out? It's going to stink in here, man. You getting a little cold? Hi. You so cute right now? Are you so cute right now? Is that what you're doing? You acting so cute. Penny. Hey. Let's show everybody what you look like right now. She's just sitting down there staring up at me. Please, sir. Please turn the heat on. Oh, sure. I can do that. I can do that for you, Ian. No problem. All right, you want some heat? Fine. We'll smoke ourselves out, you bastard. Here, go enjoy it. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. 2 more won't hurt. 2 more what, Angela? Oh, 2 more treats. You don't know. Those might be the 2 that kill her. Don't you say it won't. You don't know and it won't hurt. Hello, Priscilla. How are you doing tonight, my dear? Lovely to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. Yoicks. Soik, Scoob. Nice, nice, nice. What we listen to now? Oh, it's the Goo Goo Dolls. That's another good band. My Sprinter twin. Ah, yes, Angela and Zora with the same Dodge Ram Pro Masters. Hello, Dennis Mitchell. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the live chat. All right, you guys, the live stream's probably slowly coming to an end here. You got any other questions for me or whatnot? Throw them into the chat with 3 giant Qs at the front. I'll do my best to answer them. We're going to have, wait, how much ice do I have? Do I have enough ice? I'll be right back. Hang on. I don't think I have any ice. Oh, I don't. It's going to be a dry 20 minutes. Well, that's okay. That's the universe's way of telling me to behave myself. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great Christmas as well, sir. Where was the Polar Express? That's a great question. It was out of town somewhere south. By the way, 100% sure, but Udalls were from Buffalo. That is true. Do I have another source of heat in Lucky 2.0 other than the diesel heater and the van heat? I do not currently have a different source of heat, no. Oh, God, $1,000. Phew, that's a pricey excursion on a train. Do I have plans for a Christmas vlog? Nothing planned per se. No, I'm just going to kind of roll with it and see what happens. I didn't start more ice after the last. I did not. No, third day. It's true. Mosley, that sounds about right. I think Hit the Road YYC has you spot on. If Lindsay was here, she'd be able to tell us for sure, but that sounds right. So, thank you, Radiating Beauty with Denise. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, my dear. Now Penny is eating her food. When will the next video drop? The next video will be on Monday. A video every other day, including live streams. That's the schedule I am attempting to stick to. I am not certain about that at all, Sharon. It is what it is. This is part of van life, sadly. We do our best to keep the airflow going with the fans. That's all we can do. Dodge Sprinters. Yeah, the Dodge Ram Sprint. Shut up! Angela, don't give me that shit. It's all from Dodge. Dodge Ram Sprinters. Wait, you don't... Wait, what did you just say? That's like... Yeah, Dodge Sprinters, Dodge Ram Sprinters. Don't you give me this like, oh, Mercedes Sprinters. No. Dodge Ram. It's the same thing. Do I have any Europe trips in the future? No. No Europe trips, that's for sure. Nothing planned anyway. Would I like to go? Absolutely, but I don't have any plans. No. Penny needs a food dish cam. Just kidding. Thank God, because holy shit, quality content. Aspen Crossing. That sounds way more accurate, actually, yes. Ew, icky narnar. You're welcome, Christine. And now Ian's throwing his opinion into the lot. Matthew doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, it's Dodge Ram Pro Masters. Thank you, Ian. And that's where we're going to leave it. Anyway, you guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I enjoyed it. I'm glad this live stream worked way better than it did last week. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. New Van Life Plus video on Monday. New Tales from Sanctuary video on Tuesday. And we're going to hit the ground running and do some more filming for y'all. If you don't hear from me before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. But I will do what I can to do at least one more of these before that happens. So until the next one, everybody, just go out there. Be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, like Sheila said on the magnet that she gave me, which is adorning my wall, you cannot make everybody happy. So don't stress yourself out because you're not tacos. Bye-bye.